Republic of Football, the Sunday edition. I'm Gabi Ofe. You can join the conversation always. Sending your thoughts to the WhatsApp line 053996 0539986996. This is your place for everything European football. We will be running you through the results, review previews, the weekend's game, starting from the English Premier League. We'll take you to the Spanish La Liga, head to the Italian Serie A, the French Liga, the German Bundesliga. And then later tonight, there's a big game in Rabat, Morocco. The AFCON final, the Senegal Lions up against the Atlas Lions. 7 p.m. There will be live radio commentary on 97.3 for you. So what we'll do is that after the Republic of Football, we'll take a quick break. Then we'll be back at 6:30 to get into the build-up, and then at 7, we'll take you to Morocco for that live radio commentary. Senegal taking on Morocco. And Senegal win a second AFCON title. How about Morocco ending a 50-year wait for that AFCON title? The last time they did so was in 1976. That's a long time. But let's put down a break. Let's talk some European football. Well, in the English Premier League, as I speak, Wolves are taking on Newcastle United at the Molineux. Later, 4:30 at the Villa Park, it's Aston Villa up against Everton. 4:30 p.m. In the French Liga, Strasbourg are taking on Metz. It's goalless. Nantes will take on Paris FC. Rennes up against Le Havre. Later, 4:15. And at 7:45, Lyon taking on Stade Brestois. For the German Bundesliga, Stuttgart will take on Union Berlin later at 2:30 p.m. At 4:30, Salzburg up against Freiburg. The Italian Serie A early on today, Parma took on Genoa. That game ended goalless. As I speak, Bologna are taking on Fiorentina. At 5 p.m. there's Torino up against AS Roma. And then at 7:45 p.m., AC Milan will take on Lecce. In the Italian Serie A, when you get to Spain, Getafe, or the Spanish will say Getafe, are taking on Valencia. It's goalless in that game, 49 minutes play. Atletico Madrid will take on Alaves later, 3:15 p.m. Then Celta Vigo up against Rayo Vallecano at 5:30 p.m. Real Sociedad will take on Barcelona at 8 p.m. later tonight in the Spanish La Liga. So it's a long day. Lots of football on your screens, on your radio. Feel free to join the conversation. If you're an ex-lover, you can head there, leave your thoughts, do the hashtag for our city sport and hashtag Republic of Football. Welcome to the show again. Let me welcome my guys for today's conversation. I've got Bernard.
That's my given name.
Which one?
The Bernard. It's my given name. Yeah, it's my mom who gave me that name.
Okay.
You know,
but I didn't say
with advice from my dad.
But I didn't say.
Then I've got my surname too.
But why are you explaining?
I just have to explain. That's all.
This guy.
yeah.
Now you good?
I am good.
Hey.
Yes.
Yesterday you beat Brentford, so you are good. It's taking a different switch.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Liam Rosinia.
I'm good. Hey, if I'm happy, then the Carrick people are more than happy.
Yesterday.
Shout out to our programs manager, OJ.
OJ is suffering. you see the way OJ called you and was ranting.
He's complaining to you already.
Yeah. He did the same thing. I'm sure he will call Kwakofi next. He's calling every member on the desk to register his displeasure. Yeah. He feels Pep used
He says there's a conspiracy theory going on the part of to assist Mikel Arteta to win the PL. And then Pep will buy, and then they'll say that the Pep legacy still lives on.
We understand OJ's pain.
The other Pep
assignment
mentee, the Pep mentee that was sacked at Chelsea, and so there's another one Pep mentee in Germany in Vincent Company. You get it? So now he has to assist Mikel Arteta to carry on the Pep legacy in the PL. So OJ believes that that loss against Manchester United needs to be investigated.
OJ is overthinking. OJ is overthinking.
No, but OJ has been on this tangent for a while.
OJ is overthinking.
He's been talking about this.
OJ is overthinking.
Started struggling.
His pain, his pain. It's not easy. Like, I get to understand him in a way, because who expected United to be doing tiki-taka? Hey, Charlie, what happened yesterday?
Yesterday, you ball.
It's crazy. I've never...
Prime Manchester United. After the game, right now, the talk. The conversation around United.
They should keep the guy.
Hey.
They should keep Carrick.
Should Carrick be made permanent Manchester United boss?
See, it's early days. Let us not do this.
United.
Let us not do this.
Well, on that note, let's start. Let's review the game from that. Let's start. Just in case you did not follow from yesterday, just in case you were not following us on the Republic of Football, or you were busy, unable to watch the games and all of that. I just want to run viewers and listeners through the games, right, Bernard?
Yeah.
The results, and then we can begin to pick the most important games, and then we can talk about it and what it means heading into the next match day.
Absolutely.
Let me start off at Old Trafford. So there was an early kickoff, right? Manchester United beats Manchester City by 2-0. Patrick Dogu and what's his name? Brian Mbuemo. There was a third goal from Macy Mount, but it was ruled out as offside. So the game ended 2-0 in favor of Manchester United. And then later, the 3 p.m. batch of matches at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea beats Brentford by 2-0. Yeah. And then there was Leeds also beating Fulham by 1-0. Liverpool played out a 1-1 draw with Burnley at Anfield. At the Stadium of Light, it was Sunderland 2, Crystal Palace 1. And then at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which I think that Thomas Frank will be sacked soon, he lost to West Ham United by 2-1. Kudus was not in action. He is nursing an injury. And then when you head to the City ground, Nottingham Forest played Arsenal. That game ended goalless. I thought that Arsenal would have taken advantage of City's collapse at Old Trafford. But Arsenal had different ideas. They went on to play a goalless draw. In fact, I said on Panorama that it was going to be a difficult game. I actually predicted that Forest will win that game by 1-0. But it didn't play out well.
Yeah, they did an Arsenal thing.
Yeah. If they bottle the league this season, they need to be kicked out of the league.
Arteta will be sacked.
No, let me use the right word. They need to be exiled. They say you've been exiled. Do you understand? Like, yeah, Castawako room. Like, you are not part, because how can you bottle the league? Okay. A quick update in Germany. The games that happened yesterday. Dortmund beat St. Pauli by 3-2. FC Cologne 2.
The way they saved people,
Dortmund. Mainz 1. Hamburger SV played Borussia Mönchengladbach goalless draw. Hoffenheim beat Leverkusen 1-0. Wolfsburg played out a 1-0 with Heidenheim. And then Bayern Munich beats Leipzig by 5-1. I was watching that game. Leipzig took the lead. Jurgen Klopp was at the stadium. He was elated, not knowing Bayern had different ideas. And Bayern are doing something extraordinary this season under Vincent Company. They are yet to lose. It's, I think, 14 wins, 3 draws. And the points gap is huge. So, credit to Vincent and his boys. In the French Liga, it was Lens taking on Auxerre. Lens 1, Auxerre 0. Toulouse beats Nice by 5-1. Angers 2. And then Olympique Marseille 5. Let me take you back to the PO, and then we'll begin to dissect the results from yesterday's games. Let's start off at Old Trafford. United winning that game by 2-1. Let me start off with you, Kobna, on that note.
2-0.
Yes, 2-0. Surprise?
Yeah, I was very surprised, and the kind of play Manchester United played yesterday, brilliant. Like, should I say they had one of their best games this season, and that was so brilliant from Carrick and the players, able to play very well, able to possess very well. They didn't allow the City guys have a lot of possession and even have a lot of shots. Haaland was completely lost in the game. Semenyo, who had a very good form going to this game, didn't also play so well because the Manchester United defenders knew how dangerous he was, so they prevented him from doing any dribble or any dangerous attack. It was brilliant for Manchester United, so that should tell you that Manchester United, they have the good players, but it's the attitude of the players that mostly has to be there. If they are very consistent, I'm sure we'll be seeing good performances from there every time. And Mbumo and Diallo coming into was also one good one for them because they've been 2-star players for Manchester United so far, and it was so brilliant. Carrick, I don't want to put pressure on him, but this is a good one for him. Next week,
good start.
Yeah, good start.
He's taking on Arsenal, right?
Yes, he's taking on Arsenal at the Emirates, and that will be a very dangerous one. There's one thing I've noticed about Manchester United. When they meet the big clubs, no matter what, sometimes they mostly prove to be very good and disturb a lot. When they meet the smaller clubs, that is when they struggle a bit. The likes of Brighton, West Ham, Forest, that's when they struggle a bit. But when they meet the likes of Liverpool and the other teams, City, Arsenal, they prove to be very, very good, and that's so brilliant from Carrick and Manchester United themselves. The formation he played yesterday was also brilliant. Kobe Mainoo pairing with Casemiro was so brilliant. Kobe Mainoo was able to help Casemiro a lot. So it was like when Casemiro goes forward, Kobe Mainoo is able to draw back to just help him. When Kobe Mainoo also goes forward, Casemiro is also able. That was so brilliant. So they understood each other because the previous game for Manchester United, when all of them
who actually barely had the look by former manager.
Yeah, from Amorim. Yeah, he didn't even want to hear the name Kobe Mainoo. So it was brilliant from them, and the attack line of when the lineup came and we didn't see Cunha, Sesko, we were like, oh, this is going to be very, very tough for them. But Dogu is proving to be very good. Dogu have had a very good run so far. Their game even against Burnley, that they even played a 2-2 draw. We saw some good glimpses from him, and that was brilliant. Before that game, he even scored a goal against Newcastle, the winner for Manchester United against Newcastle at Old Trafford. So it's very, very brilliant, especially winning the Manchester derby and keeping a clean sheet. They did the most important thing in football, and that's so brilliant for Manchester United. I just feel like this should improve them. This should make them see that, we have to do what we have to be consistent, because this season we are out of the FA Cup, out of the Carabao Cup. There's no European football. We have to do everything possible to be part of the top 4 to play Champions League next season. This is what the Glazers and Jim Ratcliffe wants for Manchester United. If Manchester United is able to go to the Champions League, that is when sponsors and other things will come in more for them. It's not time that sponsors will be like, we have to cut off maybe 20% or 25% of what you were doing. They have to make sure this time around I know there will be a bit of pressure on them, but they have less games to play. So since they have less games to play, they have to make sure they'll be able to do very well, so that next season they'll be able to qualify for the Champions League.
But talk to me about this. It could have been worse for City. I say so because the third goal from Mason Mount was chalked off. Where do you stand on people who say that, it was a new manager bounced, that's why the players performed and all of that? do you think that
you're becoming diabolic nowadays? You should stop that.
No, it's not me saying, it's the
people. Why are you doing this? Because you tend to be asking me questions that put me in a certain brackets nowadays. Why do you do those things? Why? Why? No, why? My brother, why do you do that?
So it's not me asking. It's the United folks who want to know that.
Okay,
say it's a new manager bounce and the second
superstar. No way.
Yeah, it won't like. Where do you stand on that?
Look, it's a new manager bounce. We've seen this before. We saw it from Jose Mourinho, we've seen it from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's era, we've seen it from Louis van Gaal's era, we've seen it from Ralf Rangnick's era, we've seen it from Ryan Giggs when he was interim, we've seen it from
You've been picking up
David
first wins
Moyes.
on your debut.
Yeah, with the money, the how do I better put
The players
the
reacting
player,
to.
yeah, the manager bounce, the new manager bounce thing.
Okay.
You know, we've seen it, and I am of the opinion that United lacks consistency. You know, and Kobna Riley hammered that United needs to be consistent with a certain style of play for United to be considered. As it stands, United is not part of the big clubs in England.
Really?
Oh, the team was 14th last season.
But in terms of pedigree and
That one you can
history.
you can have all of those details, like Nottingham Forest, like
Aston Villa.
Newcastle United.
Gone are the days when
Gone
they were
are the
winning
days,
and
you
stuff.
know, and United seem to be following that path, which is scary. So for what happened yesterday is a blueprint of what Alex Ferguson used to do with playing Anderson, Jinson Park, Adnan Januzaj. Apart from Januzaj, who again plays. You know, those players you don't give Bebe at a point. No, Bebe, that there is a little different. You know, I mean, those kind of players that you don't expect them in the regular starting spot. Alex Ferguson was able to use those guys to play, you know, that kind of. I've been complaining about this during Ruben Amorim's time, even though I loved Ruben Amorim, and I don't take this out of the picture. I loved Ruben Amorim. I'm of the feel that given time would have defined an identity for the football club. That aside, this identity is United's DNA, what was exhibited yesterday.
By Carrick?
By Carrick. Alex Ferguson did it in a 4-4-2 approach with Wayne Rooney and if you backdate it to the Ronaldo era, Wayne Rooney and Ronaldo up front, and allows Rooney to drop in a little, you know, to help with the Ryan Giggs and Carrick and Fletcher, you know, all in that space. So Carrick is aware of that identity. He's played in that unit before.
Oh, okay. So he understands.
So he understands that kind of play, and because he's played at that elite level, you know, before, he's able to read the strength of the current United players and allow them. Now, why I say this? Why I say this is come now, listen. You know why I say this is United had Paul Scholes. Carrick played with Paul Scholes. Paul's age and Carrick's age, if you can check that for us. So for if you can check that.
Now?
No,
When they were
I mean now, even now,
okay.
or when they are. I just want to find the difference.
Yeah, Kobna is checking that.
Yeah, I just want to find the difference in their age. Then I want to juxtapose that with Carrick, Casemiro,
Okay.
and Kobe Mainoo.
Okay, so Carrick is 44, Paul Scholes 51.
The difference.
Okay.
So if they play together, it's one relying on one's experience and one with his youthful exuberance during during their playing days.
So you're saying
in Kobe Mainoo's case, he's younger.
okay.
Casemiro is older
So
with a lot of experience.
So that's we are seeing the new version of a Carrick Paul Scholes.
I believe so.
Partnership.
And blending it with I'm not mincing words and I'm not getting carried away.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
I know Mr. Kakov will be smiling and all of that, thinking I'm all over the moon and what have you. But look.
No, but nobody has mentioned
Yeah. I know Mr. Kakov, you know, when we have
that you
such
won, so you're
argument.
super elated.
No, I'm not. I'm yesterday I was. Because the brand of football that was exhibited yesterday, it's been long. The last time I saw that was against Lyon, when Headmaster scored.
Who is Headmaster?
Harry Maguire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you calling him that?
He uses his head to.
Yeah.
So he's a
Sorry,
good header of the ball.
he's a good header of the ball. So I'm
Yeah.
saying Headmaster. It's not as if,
Okay.
See? So, for me, I feel Carrick understands the bit of experience and the youthful errors that are allowed in football. So he allowed that complement between the two. And Kobra Riley expressed that Cassie goes, Kobe stays.
Hey.
Kobe goes, Cassie.
Cassie goes.
Oh,
Hey.
stop this! Oh my
Cassie
God!
goes. Kobe stays. Hey.
You have to stop this. You know. So for me, and look, he did an Alex Ferguson thingy. Carrick.
Mm-hmm.
Fletcher didn't do that.
Fletcher tactically is no good. United were all over. Carrick took this team on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And did a training into a game.
So he
on
has
Saturday.
Thursday, Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday.
No,
No,
yeah,
just
Thursday,
Thursday,
Friday.
Oh, okay.
Because the game on Saturday.
Thursday, yeah, sorry.
You know.
Oh, he has
And,
also.
and you can see what he wants to do with this team. I didn't like him from the start. I was telling our news head Nana Tufo that I don't feel he's cut for the job.
Mm-hmm.
Because the aura is not there. You see, the old we got even an old player who's played for this club in Roy Keane criticize him and criticize Johnny Evans, who is part of the technical team.
Mm-hmm.
Rakin always sits down and he criticizes people, but he doesn't do anything.
That's a topic for another day, isn't it? Look, my commentary is I have seen a little of what this guy can do.
Mm-hmm.
He realizes that the team's strength is up front.
Mm. You mean Carrick, right?
Carrick. Cassie's strength is combining defensive duties with offensive mannerisms. If you strike the percentage, it's just 40% in his defensive organization and 60% for Casemiro in his offensive abilities.
Mm.
His legs run out at a point. So he knows that, okay, if I give him 65 minutes, he's able to produce magic alongside a youthful guy who will run if he fails and comes back to rely on the 40 for his defense. The young guy will then charge up to 60, 65 and keep running.
Okay.
That was shown in the game. And I was talking about Headmaster's situation. He didn't have a lot of training time, but the coach gave him an opportunity. And look, that's a gamble because that was against Manchester City.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a bit of arrogance, or if you want,
To start setting players.
behaving like a boss to be able to do that. You know what Carrick did. So I am not overly carried away.
So it's not.
I am excited by
It's not
the
an-
strength he saw in the team.
So you don't think it's an anomaly?
No, I don't think it is.
You think it would repeat?
I have a feeling one is a manager's bounce thing in there, so that's what you describe falsely within that reach. And I have that feel which tells me that even though the boys knew it was against City, even though they knew there's a new manager, they had to show something, but they also realized there's a club legend. And the manager's handwriting was also seen a little on the team.
Carrick has been in this position before, right?
Yeah, before, he had 2 wins and a draw,
As
and
interim,
he exited.
same position.
Interim, yeah.
Okay.
And he exited. When Ralph Rangnick or one of the coaches
Was sacked.
when he got a job,
Okay.
he was asked to be part of the team, but he said no.
Yeah.
So I think he was part of Carrick Ole's team, and when Ole was sacked, he took over as interim.
Okay.
And when Rangnick came, he stepped aside. Yesterday he planted Dogu and Luke Shaw on the left hand side, on the wings area, trying to play Dogu as a force 11 in a 4-2-3-1. So the traditional 4-4-2, modernized 4-2-3-1. He gets Dogu and Shaw on that left hand side. Then on the other side, who are the guys even playing? Dallo and Ahmad. Left Bruno as a number 10. And yesterday, for once, Bruno didn't give a pass to Mbumu to score. He emailed the ball to him.
He emailed.
Yes, please.
Hey. Pep, you see what you've caused. Pep.
No, yesterday the game was beyond Pep. I'll come to the Pep matter. If I begin to analyze the Pep matter,
finish up quickly because people are giving you praises on YouTube.
They're giving me praises. Yeah. I have to go and check for what?
No, you don't have to check.
My wine shirt.
My duty to check.
Okay, fair point.
Your duty is to do the analysis.
Fair point. So I feel going forward, the team needs to be consistent. And if Carrick is able to get this team to play like this with a limited number of games for United, look, and from at Middlesbrough, Carrick played 17 games, got 13 wins. That's crazy. But that's at Middlesbrough's level. If he's able to replicate the same form,
you think they should give him the job?
I think they should give him the job.
Okay,
because then the managerial cycle would then become a little too many.
Okay.
Because that's not what Jim Ratcliffe and Omar Baada, Jason Wilcox and his guys promised us. I say us because I'm a United faithful. And if things are not going well, I'll sit here and criticize the team. Look, when they sacked Ruben Amorim, I was one of those guys who said that no way. I think this is an error. I think the club has moved back, to 2013. and I've read articles on that. And unfortunately, on Panorama, I didn't have my take on the United Amorim sack situation and United stuff. But look, Carrick has changed the narrative of my initial discussion I wanted to produce because I feel before this game I feel Jim Ratcliffe made a mistake, in using City as a bar. I'll explain why I say that. Jim Ratcliffe, when he came to Manchester United in an interview, he praised the City projects that they were doing. That's the biggest mistake. There's a club Alex Ferguson described as the noisy neighbors.
Okay.
And there's no way you use them as a model to Manchester United, not even Liverpool. To better say Manchester City. And look, respect to the City fans. OJ, Freeman Dunyame, and all the great City fans we have here in the country.
Only just the two people we know
in the country. In my space, I beg you, don't put me in trouble. In my space here, well, we've had a roadshow where they've come in their numbers. The last time we had a watch along, they came in their numbers with their flags and all of that.
Football fans are fickle.
That's true. It's true.
When I say they are just the only two people we know as like proper City fans, I think that a lot of the City fans are Pep disciples.
It's true.
If Pep leaves City,
it's true. Or maybe Mancini, or maybe Roberto Mancini, because he won a league with them.
And then he goes on, and they'll follow.
It's true.
Well, they are proper City fans. I'm not saying they aren't.
True.
Because I have a friend. He's like a very proper City fan. He actually started following the club when they were in their best. Struggling in relegation and all of that. And then the good season started coming. So he's seen the proper evolution. But a lot of the City fans, they are just Pep
it's true.
They like
it's true. Just like the Mourinho era at Chelsea.
Bad, because people get attached to the individuals more than like the collection. So I understand that bit.
So in wrapping up, Superstar, it diffuses the initial argument of using City as a module and trying to be like City. First of getting Jason Wilcox, who had projected City technically on the organogram at the top level of their organographic structure, to come to United and make the United model resemble the City model. It's diffused that argument. I'll make the argument on another day.
Okay.
But for now, I feel Carrick.
So you like what you saw yesterday?
He set the right tone.
Let me get to you to read some messages. You can also send your thoughts. 0539 986 996 0539.
Why is how calling me?
996 0539 986 996. Let me take this message on YouTube. Sweet Kwame says, I started supporting in 2010. Okay, I believe he's talking about supporting Manchester City. We won't leave. He says, I remember when Amorim beat Pep in the UCL and United bought him, and then Pep disciplined him. He's with a laughing emoji. Sweet Kwame again says Arsenal will beat United. Simple. Okay, he says, "Hey Pep, see what you have done. Look at how big could they explain?" With a laughing emoji.
Don't do that.
He says Pep 4-1-4-1 formation. That's why United dominated. He goes on to say that, "Hey, history hunters, United fans, that's their downfall. Former players controlling Manchester United." Okay. At Prince Tutu says, "Let's stop this. Liverpool were 47 points at this stage last season. They drew so many games in that period, and no one took advantage. So if Arsenal is 50 points at this stage of the season, cool." Okay. Sweet Kwame again says, "Pep with an arrogant lineup when you have Idiri, O'Reilly, Reinders, and
Why will
Sheki
he say that?
on the bench." Raymond Decoder says, "Real Sociedad 2, Barcelona 1. Okay, and then Sweet Kwame is calling on people to hit the like button and share. As for Sweet Kwame,
that's nice.
we need to give him stakes
Yeah, maybe our international
on the YouTube
something,
page, because as soon as he joins, then he start calling boys, rallying support for the day's conversation. Guys, let's get to Stamford Bridge. Let's talk about Chelsea's 2-0 win over Brentford. The Chelsea fans actually protested yesterday. Come down, right?
Yeah.
En route to the game.
That was a
I
waste.
think, was it halftime?
It was a waste
at the
of
start?
time.
No, at the start.
That
Start,
move.
right?
Look, that move was a waste of time.
Why would you say it was a waste?
It
of
is the
time?
same move
Just-
the United faithfuls had wanted
Oh,
to do.
Okay.
Okay, maybe this
Just
is
hold on
Connor's
for
question. Yeah.
Kwabena, talk to me about. Do you want to talk about the protest yesterday against the Blue Coat? They actually planned it. They
Yeah,
planned
they planned it, but I don't.
right after they sacked Enzo Maresca.
Enzo Maresca.
You think it was needless?
Sometimes it's needed. You just need to let the owners know that there are some things.
Because the fans play a major role in the running of the club.
and you have to just make them
I
know
don't
that.
agree with Bernardo.
Yeah.
He says it's-
So you have
I
to.
know you don't agree with me.
You have
I
to
know.
make them understand that there are some decisions that they take
they are
that is
toying
not.
with the club.
Yes.
Messing with the club.
They are using the club as stone
It's just
at
unfortunate I'm not on the other end of the
We
show
praise
today.
God. We thank God. You are not.
They are using the club as
No,
stone
but
atom.
honestly.
So they just need to frustrate their. They just need to let the owners know that there are some things
Their
that they are
concerns
doing. Their
known.
concerns known
Yeah.
that there are some things doing that they don't really like, which they have to really set up to do it very well. But going into the game, Chelsea Brentford, I just felt like Brentford were very wasteful yesterday.
Okay.
Brentford had about 6 big chances yesterday. Robert Sanchez is on and off. On Wednesday, he considered some 2 goals that
Instead
I
of you
sat
to
down.
praise Robert Sanchez for doing a good one.
No. I have to
You're
say
saying
it. He's on and off.
No, but
He sat on Wednesday.
that game against Arsenal is done.
It's done, but he was the reason why Chelsea lost on that day.
Then, so you should focus on.
So fast forward on Saturday,
Uh-huh.
he saved Chelsea a lot yesterday. That was brilliant for me. Brilliant game from Robert Sanchez. Like very, very brilliant from him. And I'm not surprised this season he has about 8 clean sheets already.
Yeah.
He's second with Raya being first. So that was so brilliant from him. For Chelsea, you could see that the flu that has started going around the club, that Liam said, I just feel like it's really troubling most of them, because you could see how Rich James was yesterday. Palmer, I don't know whether the groin injury is still there, so he's not really playing so well. He's struggling a bit to run very well. When you check the only player that I can see maybe he has improved a lot and he's playing so well is Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, I think he's been Chelsea's best player this season.
Yes, Enzo is playing so well. Enzo is able to move forward, able to track back to play very well, able to move forward to give decisive passes, and that's so brilliant from him. So I understood Liam when he substituted him off, because he saw that he had a Champions League game they have to play, and that Champions League game is so important. So he had to just substitute him off for another player to
Chelsea
come
are
in.
playing who?
Pafos
Okay.
at home. So I just feel like it's a very good victory for Chelsea. If Chelsea had lost this game, though, that would have piled a lot of pressure on Liam. And also, this is a team that Brentford is a team that they mostly worry Chelsea a lot. For the past 3 to 4 seasons, whenever Chelsea meets Brentford, they always struggle. Enzo Maresca loses against him, or he gets a draw. Pochettino, the same thing. Graham Potter, the same thing. So that should tell you that it's good that Liam has started this win, and it's a very good one for them. I'm sure they are going to it's going to just build them up and to be able to do their best. The system that he played, he loves to play. He did that yesterday, and that was so brilliant for him. But the players, as I said, I don't know whether the flu is one key thing that is really disturbing them a lot, but it was a brilliant win from them, and they've had a 3 point, a clean sheet. Brilliant.
I mean, you've spoken about one of the things you like about Liam. That has to do with his tactics.
Yeah.
What have you made about his player selection for games?
It's very. Sometimes I first feel like he's now trying to get to know a lot of the players.
Okay.
Because he just needs to know how best most of the players are. He doesn't want to presume or use what the other coaches were using. Maybe people say, oh, maybe Neto is not really good. Neto just moves around, doesn't look up to give a correct pass.
Okay.
He just wants to see how.
So everybody's starting on a clean slate.
Yes.
Giving an
Opportunity to everyone to do their
what
best.
he's got.
That's the thing.
Okay.
So everyone who put up his best. I just feel like it's a good thing that he's doing. But sometimes with that kind of formation or that kind of system, if you're not lucky and you do it, that's when you lose a lot. That's when you have to now struggle to get your perfect starting 11. So for what he's doing, it's a brilliant one. But it's working for him so far because he has played 3 games already. He has won 2 and lost 1. Even the one he even lost, he did so well. He didn't do bad. So it's brilliant from Liam. I'm sure the Paphos game is going to also change a lot of the players to see how best he will be able to do. Some of the players will be able to. Maybe I'm sure Liam Delap might start that game against Paphos and other few players. If Estevao is fit, I'm sure he'll be able to play. So it's a good one from Liam. I'm sure he's going to adapt a lot, and most of the players are going to get used to the system.
Let's not forget that the independent medical team set up by Chelsea, some way, somehow, would be controlling who starts against who. I mean, players who are fit and players who are not fit. Now, devoid of that, what do you think should be Chelsea's best 11 on the part of Liam based on the 3 games he's played? If Chelsea are to keep up with being consistent.
Okay, so I just feel like maybe the starting 11, the 4-back system yesterday he played, is like Tosin is becoming his favorite player. Oh, that's true. Tosin is becoming his favorite player, which is...
You don't like that?
You guys have discussed something behind the scenes I don't know or something because he mentioned Tosin and you laugh.
No, because
you knew what he was about to say.
Everybody knows that. And yesterday, I think it was Chelsea's best player. I'm looking at the rating.
So yeah, my point. Why he mentions him, you laugh and
I'm laughing because he's received a lot of criticism.
Yeah, and now yesterday he did so well.
Yeah,
yesterday he did well.
I think you should stay on the praise part from what we saw yesterday and his numbers.
We're not taking anything from the performance.
Okay.
I'm just saying that he's a player who gives you. So 4 games, I'm consistent. I'm very good. And then the next 3 games,
on and off. Yes.
Yeah.
So I just feel like maybe looking at how the system that Liam wants to play, Tosin is going to be a very good centre back for him for now. So it's maybe Tosin, Chaloba centre backs, and Cucurella as a left back. Then maybe Richie James playing as a right back. Then maybe the midfield line should still be the Caicedo, Enzo, Fernandez, but so that Andrew Santos mostly comes from bench to just come to help. The attack line, if you check closely, if Estevao is able to get a good if he's very fit, I just feel like he has to just start him. He just has to start him and maybe Neto because although you are starting 2 left footed players at left and right, it's going to be very difficult. But Garnacho is on and off too. Garnacho is best played when he comes off the bench to just be like a super sub to be able to play very well. Then maybe Cole Palmer plays as a number 10. Then Liam Delap will play as a number 9. Delap is also improving to be very good. Like he's improving a bit under Liam, and that's so fantastic from him. But I liked what João Pedro did. It was so brilliant. Able to track back. That's what he does. He tracks back, able to help in midfield, goes forward a bit, pushes so that makes when he comes back, that's when he makes maybe Kopama play as a false 9 or Neto plays as a false 9. That was brilliant for me, and I liked what he did. A brilliant goal that he also had yesterday, and it was a brilliant win for Chelsea. So a good 3 point for Chelsea.
Finally, before I move to Bernard, right, this is an update from Fabrizio Romano. An hour ago, Chelsea have agreed personal terms with Jeremy Jacquet. The clear main targets are centre back. The reports are that contract ready, player keen, and talks ongoing with Rennes. asking for club record sale fee of around 65 million euros. Yeah, and that's clearly a statement of intent on the part of the Chelsea transfer directors. I don't know if Liam Rosinia has a say in this.
I'm sure he has a say because
centre-back.
because he was also coaching in the French League One, so I'm sure he has seen how
spotted him and
see. But the question is, will he be able to stand the pressure in the EPL? Because the pressure in the EPL is different from the French League One.
Yeah, so it's just about the question I was asking, that we've seen centre backs come in at Chelsea.
Yes.
There's one chap who plays for Senegal, Mamadou Sarr.
Yeah.
He came and he didn't.
They just took him back to loan.
I think he didn't have a lot of. He
Yeah.
had quite some chance, and
Yeah.
they took him to Strasbourg. Gerald Hato. Yeah, he's not impressed really well for Chelsea.
Mostly when you come from the likes of the French League One, the Eredivisie and the other leagues, playing so well in the EPL is, you have to be a very good player, a very intelligent player before you be able to do it. So it's very difficult. So sometimes I always ask myself, the genuine transfer, sometimes you might not get a good player.
Yeah, it's a gamble.
It's a gamble. And he's a young player, 20 years of age, and it's going to be very difficult. If he comes in and he's able to just pick up from the start go and help Chelsea in defense, that's so fantastic for him and fantastic for the fans and the team as so. But if he's able to, if he struggles, it's going to affect him, because he's now going to sit on bench a lot, and the likes of Tosin and Chaloba, Wesley Fofana or George Champon will now be getting time play and other things. So I just feel like getting him is good. It's going to help Chelsea a lot, because Chelsea are still in a lot of competitions. They are in the FA Cup, they are in the Carabao Cup, they are in the Champions League, and now also competing for top four in the EPL. So it's very good that they get a defender like that to just help them, so that some of the players will be able to rest, not to play always, but able to rest very well. If the player is even able to come, and Chelsea, I know Chelsea very well. If the player comes and they see that the player is very versatile, they can just shift him to right back or left back. So simple. Or maybe to just help some other players to just rest, to have enough rest and things. Because a player that I'm always scared for, that I shouldn't go for injury, is Caicedo. Caicedo has played a lot of games so far, and he's those kind of players. If he plays for very long and he goes for injury, he's going to stay for very long before we'll be able to come back. So I'm just praying for him that Chelsea gets a player to just get him. But there is Isugu, who is the Dario Isugu. He's recovered, so he can just play in to also help. So Chelsea getting the defender is a gamble, but you just hope they'll be able to do well.
Bernard, Liam Rosinia, impressed with what you've seen so far?
I think he's a fantastic manager. I've said this before.
He is.
Yes.
He is for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any manager who goes to a club and gets them, especially if it's been years, and gets them to a certain position. I'm talking about his former club. Get into a certain position which the club has not been before for many years. I think he's registered.
He's been eyeing the top job for a while.
Yeah, and he wants to be in England for when he's been wanting to be there for a while as well. It's why he brought the wife and the family to.
Don't you think because he's English, so the English folks want to see him succeed badly?
No. You watch what they play. You watch his former club and how they play. He's only gotten a bigger platform to prove himself with a lot of talent. Is why I feel he should not gamble. He makes the same mistake Maresca made. He's going to get his head chopped. And Chelsea is a no-nonsense team.
When you say the mistake Maresca made, as in
he keeps doing try and error.
Okay.
And
that has to do with the starting level.
Yeah,
not
and the
publicly calling out the.
He's an Englishman. He won't do that.
He won't do that.
Okay. Yeah, he won't do that. He won't do that.
Are you saying based on the way
he went to Oliver Glasner? Okay, he went to Oliver Glasner. Yeah. He's got Oliver Glasner because he knows he's getting out at the end of the season. He's misbehaving now.
Yeah.
No, but it's painful to lose.
No. Football is a business entity in modern football.
No, I understand. No, I'm not saying.
So he has to understand.
So I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm condoning what he did at the press conference, but I understand where he's coming from and where he's set, and the job he does as the head coach. That to lose your arguably two best players in the team within one transfer window in Eze and Gehi.
Did that bring the club money?
You would run, yeah, he brought the club money, but the club won't get
no, I mean, we talk about results, but
let's not digress. Let's stay with Leon Rosinia. I'm sure we'll talk about it.
Yeah, so I feel he needs to not make a lot of mistakes. The kind of mistakes that Maresca made during his turn as Chelsea manager and get swollen-headed. This squad. That's
what swollen-headed you get.
Oh yeah,
no. Then he'll be sacked.
Okay.
I'm sorry for him. He's an Englishman.
The
English media will get.
We'll get to him.
The English press will back him.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. That do you think that there is a laid out, let me say, agenda on the part of the English press to push him and succeed? I've been monitoring his pre and post match press conferences.
I just feel
then anytime he gets interviewed, the latest one I saw. You can actually tell that, okay, so coach, thank you, we wish you well. Like, is it
there's a bit of that bias in there. Yeah. It's just like you getting to an AFCON.
I've seen it before.
It's just like you get into an AFCON and seeing that Danelai is your officiating official.
Don't do this. Let's take to Leon Rosinia. Don't go there.
You know, the Ghanaian in you will suddenly wake up. Yeah. And I feel there's no wrong with that. Like it's okay, you know, to feel that way. And yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it. But for Rose, I know he's going to do a good job. He's gotten players who are going to listen to him. He's gotten players who want to play football. So they've got the players themselves. They've gotten a point to prove. So I know with his tactical instructions, getting the full backing also from the top hierarchy, knowing that he's of the same company shift thing, that they are going to back him. This
when they sack him, I'll cut this analysis of yours and play.
Oh, of course. This Chelsea, this.
What, the key figures or the top hierarchy or the coach?
No, the news you read out.
Okay, the transfer.
About Chelsea's transfer stuff.
Yeah, Jeremy Jacquet.
This you read out. It is the same request that Maresca made.
Yes, and you know that story very well. That player attended that party.
Yeah.
No, even not that player, but there was a certain centre back Maresca wanted. An experienced lad to lead the crop of young players.
Fantastic.
People said, nah.
And now they are in for the same position they criticized the former manager of, to get what the former manager requested. So I have a friend who used to say certain things that I didn't understand, in the past. There's something you say, WW. Okay? This coach is in the same company these guys are running. So they've brought their favorite guy to the job. Whatever will take for them to help their favorite guy succeed, they'll do it. You know why? Because the fans are watching with a third eye to say that, okay, you sacked Maresca, we're all surprised. Why did you sack him?
Okay.
This coach is your guy. If he doesn't succeed, then we are going to,
it's on your head.
Yeah, it's on your head. Or we're going to see what will happen if he doesn't succeed.
And then why we have protested makes sense.
Fantastic.
Okay.
My point. You summed it up for me.
So you think, okay, because he knows the ins and outs of the blue core, how the blue core runs and stuff.
Yeah.
They'll support him.
Yeah.
No matter what to succeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's going to ball. Those people are going to do rose ball.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so the conversation is around Liam Rosinia, Chelsea's new boss. He beat Brentford yesterday at Stamford Bridge and became just the second Chelsea manager from the last 8 to win his first Premier League game in charge. with that 2-0 win over Brentford. We have 5 minutes to go on a quick break. Let me just quickly, guys, let's quickly talk about Liverpool and that 1-0 draw they played yesterday against Burnley. A lot of people actually tipped Liverpool to go on and win that game, but it ended 1-0. I'm not surprised with that. So you do the Liverpool quick one, and then Bernard will do the Forest Arsenal, so we can talk about Wolves, who are currently taking on Newcastle. It's goalless in that game for today's games.
A very surprise scoreline from Liverpool, and I don't know what is really wrong with Liverpool right now. But I feel like I was thinking the likes of Ekitike coming in, and what's the name? Florian Wirtz now starting to get his scoring boots a bit.
He scored yesterday.
Yeah, he scored yesterday. So I was thinking, that would really help Liverpool to at least get this win against Burnley. I was like, Burnley, dear, they have to just win, because before this Burnley game, he went to the Emirates Stadium to pick one good point against inform Arsenal, and that was so brilliant. It was a good performance too from Liverpool. It wasn't like Liverpool played a bad game against Arsenal. It was a good performance that Liverpool weren't having a number 9. That was why they couldn't win that game. You played home against Burnley, and I felt like they should have won this game. This should have been a game that they shouldn't have even made it become 1-1. After the one goal from Florian Wirtz, you could see that the Liverpool players were very calm, and they weren't even eager to even score a second goal, and that was so bad from them.
So a lackadaisical.
Yeah, and there's one thing that I've noticed from Liverpool this season. They are losing points against teams that you least expect.
Okay.
This season, Leeds United came to Old Trafford, to Anfield, and they played a 0-0 draw over there. The same Leeds United, they played away, and Liverpool played a 3-3 draw against them. Liverpool were just almost getting 3 points against Fulham, and they had to stand to a 2-2 draw. So there are some games that Liverpool are dropping that you are very surprised about how they are not doing so well. Against Burnley should have been a simple 3 point for them at Anfield, and unfortunately for them, they weren't able to do that. I'm sure Ancelotti will just be sitting down and feel like there are a lot of things I have to do, and him like this, there's a lot of pressure on him. I always say the Liverpool board are just looking back and being like, we are just forgiving you because last season when you came on your first season, you won us the Premier League. So that is why I feel like Ancelotti is still at Liverpool. If Ancelotti didn't win the Premier League last season, Ancelotti would have left Liverpool long time ago. But because he won the Premier League last season, they are just giving him ample time getting to know that maybe he was going to improve because of how good he did last season.
Yeah.
But this season is so bad from him because some of the tactics that he's playing is so difficult for you to know how he wants to do things. Sometimes when he has to bring in Federico Chiesa, Rio Ingumuha, and other players, you could see he's really struggling with a lot of things. Someone will say Liverpool needs to go to the market to get a striker, but because of the amount of money they spent on Hugo Ekitike and Isak, going to the market for another striker is going to be very difficult for them, because you could see clearly that Liverpool needs a number 9, but they're struggling to get a one, because apart from Hugo Ekitike, there's no proper number 9 for Liverpool.
They have Isak today,
but Isak is injured, and we don't know when Isak will be back. So it's going to be one hectic thing for Liverpool this season, that they have to really do so well. Because if they don't do so well, we might just get a shocking that Liverpool might not be part of the top 4 this season.
Well, yesterday they actually became the first reigning champions in the PL to fail to win at home against all the promoted sides. So a 1-0 draw with Sunderland, a 1-0 draw with Burnley, and a goalless draw with Leeds. Yeah,
that's not good.
That's not a good statistics
and
around Liverpool.
Shocking thing, all of them are home matches.
Yeah, Bernard, just a quick bite on Arsenal's also frustrating goalless draw against Forest. The stat says that they had 8 shots in the first half, the most without managing a single effort on target in the opening half of the PL since Mikel Arteta's first game in charge in Bournemouth, all the way back in 2019 in December. Just quick thoughts on that.
I think they were unlucky yesterday
against Forest.
I think they are in a lot of competitions, and the players get tired in the mind sometimes. And sometimes overthinking stuff does not fetch you the right results that's needed. I think it's Pep Arteta is still gotten job to do. I've met Arsenal. I've listened to Arsenal fans who are frustrated, who feel that was Forest.
Frustrated with Jokeres too.
And it is how the team is set.
Yeah,
it is how the team is set, and that's why we are not getting the best out of Jokeres, because all the players around him want to score, and it's about his movement. When he moves into certain areas, a player is moving also into an area which he feels, if I shoot, I can score, and that seemed to be the missing link. If they're all playing through him like they do at City with Erling Haaland, it would have been, one of his best seasons. But you can't rely on one person. It's a mistake that I feel Arteta do not want to get into, because he's seen what is happening at City with Haaland. If Haaland is not scoring, it looks like a dry. It looks like a dry.
A round for City. Nobody's adding to the goals.
Yeah. So I mean, it's hurts that Arsenal failed to pick a point against Nottingham Forest. But credit to Nottingham Forest, because it's the manager. It's my friend, isn't he? My friend who loves to do roots football, sit back, block. He's not going to score, but he's going to frustrate you because he knows how to defend. So if he cannot rely on his attackers to score, you are then not fetching any goal against him. And that's exactly what he did to frustrate Arsenal. They didn't hit any shot on target, Nottingham Forest. And I repeat again, they hit 0 shots on target. So for Arsenal to have big chances, hits 4 on target out of the number of shots they were able to play, and not fetch that I feel it's a bit of luck too that is setting in, because they've gotten the right players on bench to effect huge changes in games of any magnitude should opportunity present itself. But unfortunately, yesterday was not one of those days that was meant for them. And look, Arsenal didn't lose. We are analysing the thing as if Arsenal lost all the 3 points.
No, but
in
people
football,
are upset because they didn't take advantage of that.
What is advantage? A point is enough.
Yeah, so stretch the points gap.
No, a point is enough.
Yeah, they needed 3 points. Make a real statement.
No, what is a real statement? Already he's opened the gap to 6. He needed 3 to make it 9.
So today, if Aston Villa wins,
7.
If Aston Villa wins today, it will be 4. Or you think Aston Villa? No, people feel like Aston Villa.
Yeah, people are not taking into consideration
Aston
that
Villa.
Villa also changing,
Yes.
because they take over City's position today if they win.
Yes.
See, Arsenal has gone at it with Manchester City for 3 seasons, back to back, and plays second.
Yeah.
Arsenal is not thinking about Aston Villa behind him. He's thinking about City.
Really?
Yeah.
They will do a Leicester City over Arsenal.
That's the thing.
No, it's not happening this season.
Yo.
Unai Emery, when he met Arsenal, was unable to beat Arsenal.
Okay.
United beat Arsenal at this thing in the first half of the season.
Oh, what's his first half of the season like?
Oh no, he beat him 2-1. He still beat him 2-1.
Wrap up and let's.
I'm
let's
saying
go on
that
a break.
Unai Emery, in the recent game that is transpired between the two, what happened?
And the previous game. I know it's all in the 2025-2026 season.
Yeah, it's all there.
It's all in the 2025-2026 season.
let me fetch
You
the
won
results.
you won your home game. Me too. I won my home game. So that is it. We all had 3 points. No one scored me more.
But I get you. I get where you're coming
No,
from.
but I don't understand, Bernard, why you don't want to consider Villa in the title race.
I'm not the one not considering.
I know, but
I'm
the
saying-
standings they are there.
Say it. I'm saying the standings are there. My point is that it's not as if Villa wins today, they overtake Arsenal.
But it's going to be 4 points.
It is still a gap.
Okay.
It's still one game and a draw.
Okay, you wrap up. Let's go for a break.
This was the same way Leicester
Villa-
City did with Arsenal.
Villa is going to play against
Everton.
Everton, yeah.
Everton is a Route 1 team. Go on the counter. For starters, they are playing that game at whose home ground?
Everton's
At Villa Park. At Villa Park.
At Villa Park. Everton is aware that this is not the Hill Dickinson. And a point there is enough for them.
Okay.
Even though it's going to be difficult for them, that's not what I'm predicting, that it's going to be a draw between them. My point is that, plus minus, if Everton, if Villa wins today, it's still 4 points cap.
So in this season,
And that's not play United next season.
they've all picked 3
I
points
said next
off
season.
each other.
In this
Villa
next
beating
match.
Arsenal 2-1, and then Arsenal beat Villa 4-1.
And
That's
I'm
it.
saying that it's a statement. The 4-1 is a statement.
Okay.
Bro,
Let's
the
go
4-1, the 4-1, what I'm saying, Kobna don't want to understand. Villa came off at the back of, Villa came, into the game on the back of, yeah, man.
Yeah.
A certain winning streak.
10 game
on the back
winning
of a
streak.
certain winning streak.
10 or 11.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is crazy in the Premier League. It's crazy.
And that's why they are where they are. And that's why people actually forgot that at match
and-
day 6,
and
they
that's-
were lacking in the relegation zone.
And that's where
And even us at match day 4,
where
they
Arteta
hadn't
showed
scored
class.
any goal.
Arteta showed class.
Okay.
Arteta stopped that dominance.
So you
To
don't
open
think
the gap.
Villa can
No
usurp
way.
Arsenal to
No
the title?
way. I'm
Okay.
saying Arsenal are thinking about City, not a certain Aston Villa,
Oh,
a
okay.
certain cloned Leicester City.
Okay. Well, I disagree though.
Fair point.
Let's go for our first break. When we come back, we'll take you to the Molineux. The Wolves currently taking on Newcastle is goalless. I don't want to say that game is looking boring, but we'll try and get into the numbers and see who is winning what. And then later at 4:30 is Aston Villa taking on Everton, 4:30 the PM. Then we'll take you to the other league centers in Spain, Italy, Germany, and France. This is the Republic of Football 97.3. We live on Channel 1 TV as well, on YouTube City Sports Ghana, and on X at City FM. I'm Gabi Ofen, in studio with Bernard Abeku-Waltre, Kobna Mafo. You can also join us 0539 986 996. At the tail end of the show, we'll activate the phone lines. Then it's your time to talk. The Republic of Football. We'll be back after this. We live on Channel 1 TV as well. Live on YouTube, City Sports Ghana, on X at CTFM. I'm Gabi Affair. I'm here with Bernarda Beku Watry and Kwabena Mafo. 053996 that's the WhatsApp line. Later, you can call us on 054996 or 0539986996. Later, not now. And then we can get talking. But we're talking about a PL. Let me take you to the Molineux and run you through the starting 11 for that game ongoing between Wolves and Newcastle United. Then I'll run you through the result from the other league centres as well. Well, for Wolves, it's that game is goalless. Second half, 56 minutes played. Wolves are lining up in a 3-5-2 formation. Jose Sa is starting for Wolves. There is a back three of Mosquera, Bueno, and Krejci. A midfield five, they've got Bueno, Mane, João Gomez, Andre, and also this guy named Tachuao. And a front two of one and Arokodori, yeah. For Newcastle United, it's a 4-3-3 formation. Nick Pope is starting. A back four of Kieran Trippier, Malik Thiaw, Botman, Louise Hall. A midfield three of Joelinton, Sandro Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes. And a front three of Harvey Barnes, Nick Voltimada, and then Anthony Gordon leading the attack for Newcastle United. So it's a 4-3-3 formation on the part of them. Their head coach is Eddie Howe, and it's goalless, 58 minutes played at the Molineux. For Newcastle, let me just check where they occupy on the league standings, and also same with Wolves. So Newcastle are 8th. They have 9 wins, 6 draws, and 7 losses. Okay, so the 6 draws is one they're currently playing. They have 33 points. They scored 32 goals, 27 conceded. And for Wolves, it's bottom. 22 games. They have just 1 win. They've lost 16 times. And they have 8 points. Charlie, at this point, I don't think Wolves will survive. But,
no, they are not surviving. That's why I'm disappointed in Newcastle for not.
Why they are struggling to beat them.
58 minutes, you are struggling to beat Wolves.
No, but to be honest, right, for contest sake, I think in the last 3 games that they've played, they've been very
4.
Last 4, right?
It started with Manchester United.
They've been very stubborn.
Yeah,
that's how I can best describe it.
You understand?
They had the strength when they played against Manchester United.
They played 1-1 with United.
Yes.
Then they picked up their first win against West Ham United, beat them 3-0.
Yeah.
And then they managed a draw against Everton.
Away. That was so good.
Away, yeah. And like you said, at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, it's very difficult to go there and pick up results.
And even won the FA Cup game by 6-1.
Yeah, so in fact, if you put that FA Cup action in the last 3 games they've played, they've turned the corner slightly. The results have been decent. I'm only struggling to see them if they can be consistent in the league for, let's say maybe they can do a 5-game winning streak. A 5-game winning streak would be what? 25 points, right?
15.
15 points.
Yeah.
Then they add it to the 28 points.
15.
Sorry, they add it to the 8 points. Do you know what they get? They get 23. Then they jump out of the relegation zone. And this is dependent on the teams above them. If they're able to also grind results, it means that they'll be where they are. But then just quick thought. So I don't think they've been bad, but based on the form I've highlighted, we can all understand why they are dragging Newcastle to a goalless draw in the 60th minute.
Yeah, so I'm still disappointed in Newcastle. It's the team that brought Votamada in place of Alexander Isak. It's the team that were, I'm picking my words carefully, and the fans will be happy. It's a team that were making a statement in the other season where they placed, sit, right? They were in the top half of the league that gave them European football. They are the team that their manager is said to be one of the guys who had a way of stabilizing a football team, especially when the takeover transpired.
Yeah.
So, with all of this, and they bought any player they want. The guys were ready to spend to make this club a top. I mean, a top now is top 6, so a top 6 team that will give you the chance to compete in Europe. But unfortunately, I feel they've been on and off, for a minute. I look at where they are on the log, and that's just give me a sec. Newcastle United, they're 8th. Okay, not far from reach.
Yeah.
33 points.
They're not far from finishing in Europe.
Yeah, 33 points.
And the point gap from Liverpool today to where Newcastle are occupying is just
3 points.
3 points, yeah.
They should be beating Wolves.
Really?
Wolves have 8.2.
But why are you writing them off totally?
No, they should be beating Wolves. Writing Wolves off?
No, you're not taking into consideration the form they've picked up.
I just feel like
in the last 4 or 5 games.
Wolves?
Yes.
Yeah.
8 points?
Yeah, together with what they did in the FA Cup. Was it the FA Cup?
Yeah, FA Cup.
Forget the FA Cup.
Oh, no.
We can't do that.
No, you can't
Why?
do that. No, I
because
feel
they've turned the corner.
Yes.
And for a team that wants to
stay
in the league, to have picked up what? So 3
FA
points,
Cup round of
5
16.
points,
No.
5 points
FA Cup round of what? Round of what?
In that was round of 32, I believe.
Round of 32.
Yeah.
Do you know the teams we meet in round of 32? Oh, Charlie, this is my people. What are you doing?
No, you are
Forget the form. Forget. I'm not ridiculous.
No.
Forget. No, please. No. Let's check it. Please check the team they played for me.
Shrewsbury.
Playing as attack on beef, beating them 10-1. Those kind of things. The team is called what?
Shrewsbury.
Exeter City.
Shrewsbury.
No, not Exeter City.
Ooh.
Exeter can beef. Everyone knows Exeter can beef. No, Exeter can beef.
Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury?
Yeah.
Check Shrewsbury's position now. Shrewsbury. No, I'll do that job for you. Shrewsbury, right?
Yeah. But you, Kobna, talk to me whilst he's checking.
No, but I disagree with
Newcastle.
Yeah, so the Newcastle bit that he was even saying, when the new ownership came in, they wanted them to be part of the top 6. I feel like they are doing so well lately. In the past 3 seasons, Newcastle have qualified for the Champions League twice, and that's brilliant. Just last season they qualified for the Champions League, which they are playing.
Shrewsbury are playing in a league that contains 24 teams. Okay, in the Football League 2. I say that again. Football League 2 in England. Shrewsbury have 22 points. They are 20th on the league. They met the club, which is the Premier League is 20th in the Premier League.
But the quality Wolves have in Shrewsbury Town, is it Shrewsbury?
Yeah,
Shrewsbury United.
Shrewsbury have, I mean, there's a huge golfing class in there.
So I'm saying that Newcastle should be beating Wolves.
Okay.
If we are talking about,
fair enough.
Fantastic. Point down. Come now. He says fair. Fair. There's no argument.
I'll come to the Wolverhampton Wanderers bit, but let me just stick with Newcastle. So with Newcastle, when the takeover was done, in the 2021-22 season, they placed 11th. Then fast forward, in the 2022-23 season, they placed 4th. That was a good improvement from that 2021-22 season. By then, the takeover was already done. 2023-2024 season, they placed 7th. And just last season, Newcastle placed 5th and qualified for the Champions. So I feel like the takeover, they are proving to be part of the top 6 teams in England right now, because they are making sure if they don't do anything at all, they have to play European football. And it's not like when they are playing European football, they are just playing the Europa League or the Conference League. They are playing the UEFA Champions League. Yeah. And in the past 3 seasons, they've played twice of it. So 2 times of it. So it's very good from them. They are improving. And Eddie Howe is when they gave him the job, everyone thought he's going to struggle a bit at Newcastle
so
because of the pressure.
If he qualifies a team to
another European football,
it will be his third in the Champions League,
and that's brilliant for him. So I'm sure the Newcastle bosses or the heads will be very happy about Eddie Howe doing that for their team. With Abeku saying Wolverhampton Wanderers and other things.
See, you've made an argument. It says that you are sure the owners will be happy with Eddie's performance should he position the club at the end of the season in European football contention. Then you come back and want to argue for Wolves. This is one of the teams Newcastle should be beaten hands down.
I don't understand
5-0 by now. No, 5-1.
You know why I don't understand him? You know why I don't understand him?
Okay, that's fair.
Before the Shrewsbury game. Shrewsbury, sorry.
Okay.
The 3 games they've played in the Premier League.
I don't know what Shrewsbury. Okay, that's right.
The 3 games that they played.
The guys, so you know.
The 3 games they've played in the EPL. They've played 2 away games, 1 home game. The 2 away games, they made sure they picked 1 point each from those games. And the games they played 1 point each, they didn't play against any low class team. They played against Manchester United, a Manchester United team that beat Manchester City yesterday. They played against Everton and they had 2 points. And they played home against a West Ham team that went to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to beat Tottenham by 2-1 yesterday. So in their past 3 games in the EPL, they are playing well. They are grinding results. They are doing so well.
See, that's why I disagree with Abeku if he says that they beat Shrewsbury Town and that is Shrewsbury Town. Football doesn't work like that.
That's the thing.
United have gone on to lose to Grimsby Town.
But now
MK don't.
But now look at Wolves is not United.
No,
so it wouldn't be a big news. Shrewsbury Town.
No,
you said Shrewsbury. Right? So Shrewsbury Town had beaten
for contest sake. Wolves and Shrewsbury Town.
Shrewsbury United.
Shrewsbury United. If you want to look at their whatever, you're going to pick Wolves to progress. Wolves are obviously the bigger team, but you are saying that because it's Shrewsbury, so Wolves should be behind. They've done that. And I'm saying that football doesn't work like that because there's a clear statistics that some bigger teams have gone on to lose. Macclesfield Town beat Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. Crystal Palace being the holders.
Yeah.
So we also say.
What would you say about that?
We also say Crystal Palace are not good at all.
Crystal Palace.
I know.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
You are locked.
I'm not going there.
No,
I'm not locked.
He wants to say something.
I'm not locked. Crystal Palace. See, they are not Newcastle United.
No, I'm not saying they are Newcastle United.
Yeah, my point I'm building also.
When it comes to quality, I mean, if
they just won an FA Cup. Which Oliver Glasner feel is
when
by magic.
When it comes to quality, and you're looking at Macclesfield Town, coach.
I agree.
They have
all
top
of
strikers down there. They have top attackers, top midfielders, top defenders. But they lost.
I agree.
Yeah, so
I agree. There's class, but this is not Shrewsbury United playing Wolves now. That Shrewsbury United's level should be compared to Newcastle United.
Okay.
If you look at investment in this Newcastle setup, they should be winning this game.
Okay.
Because they are top 6 contender.
No,
I'm saying it's 70 minutes already.
What, 20 more minutes?
No, but according to him, was like at this point, Newcastle should be.
I'm not moving from that fact.
3-4 goals.
I'm not moving from that fact. What I'm saying is that by now, Newcastle should be leading by 5-1, if not 3-0, at 70 minutes in this encounter.
Okay, that's well said. I think I'm not going to move away from it.
No, I'm not moving away from it. This is not Shrewsbury Town.
Okay, guys, let's get to the other league centers. Let me just update the scores, and then we can try and chit-chat around the games happening at the other league centers. Let's get to so before I get to that place, just in case you're wondering which game we're talking about, is Wolves playing at home to Newcastle United. 70 minutes played. It's goalless in that game. So Wolves taking on Newcastle, goalless in that game. If you head to the French Liga, Metz have taken the lead against Strasbourg. Nope. is rather the other way around. So Strasbourg 2, Metz 1. Nantes will take on Paris FC later at 4:15. Rennes up against Le Havre at the same time 4:15, and then Lyon will take on Stade Brestois at 7:45 p.m. When you head to Germany, okay, come now. You want to say something?
Gary O'Neill is doing Charlie magical.
Yeah,
Strasbourg.
Yeah, Strasbourg, right?
Yeah.
So he's winning his first game. He took charge. He took over from Liam Rizzo.
Yeah. And
Gary O'Neill, former Wolves manager.
yes.
Okay.
I'm not. You not bait me into the Wolves argument again.
Oh,
I'm done.
I'm
done.
not
I'm
baiting
done.
you. I'm only
As I'm
educating
done,
my
I'm
viewers
not-
and listeners.
Fair,
So I don't
Yeah,
really
because
know.
his first game he won 6-0 in
fair
the
point. Fair
in
point.
Yeah,
the
so this
Coupe
is
de
second
France.
game.
So this is
Fair
the second
point.
game.
I'm
Second
not-
game in the league.
In the,
Fair point.
No, so first in the league.
Or first first game in the league.
Yes.
That's what I want to
Yeah.
say. First game in the league. First game in the league. Some other results elsewhere. In Germany, Stuttgart is halftime. They are taking on Union Berlin, goalless. And then at 4:30, there is Augsburg up against Freiburg. For the Italian Serie A, Parma early on today played out a goalless draw with Genoa. Bologna are taking on Fiorentina. It's Fiorentina 2, Bologna 0. I don't even want to check if Tariq Lamptey is in there because he picked up an ACL, so he's still recovering from that game. Fiorentina also in the same soup, just like Wolves, bottom of the table when it comes
If
to
they
the
win
Italian
today,
Serie A.
they'll move to 17th.
They'll move to 17,
Yes.
right? Okay. So I think Fiorentina are making some steady progress.
Yeah.
And I remember some few episodes ago, we spoke about the fact that if they're able to remain consistent, they
Yeah.
might
Yeah, and they are doing that.
stay in the league. In fact, Sedi actually predicted that Pisa and Lecce will join Verona
Yeah.
to go back to the Serie B. But for Fiorentina, it's if they're able to win today, it will be 2 wins in the last 4 games.
Yeah. And
So-
their captain is doing so well
Yeah.
in post.
Yeah,
David De Gea.
yeah. He's not spoken. A lot of people are saying that he's a bad goalkeeper and all of that, but some more updates from the Italian Serie A, and then we'll see if we can get to Spain, and I'll come to the guys to take quick thoughts from them. So at 7:45 p.m. there is AC Milan taking on Lecce, and for the Spanish La Liga, Getafe, they lost to Valencia by 1-0. Atletico Madrid are taking on Alaves. It's goalless in that game. 5:30 there is Celta Vigo up against Rayo Vallecano, and then at 8 p.m. Real Sociedad will take on Barcelona. Guys, let's get back to the Italian Serie A. I'll just want to go back to some of the results from yesterday, and then maybe if you just quickly want to touch on any of the results so far in the Italian Serie A. So for yesterday, we had some really good games. Como, I believe, lost. That's my team of the season in the Italian Serie A with what Cesc Fabregas is doing with that team. But let me just bring you some more results from there. Okay, I'm trying to get that. Yeah. So Napoli, they beat Sassuolo by 1-0. Udinese lost to Inter yesterday by 1-0. Cagliari also beat Juventus. Coming out, any of the 3 games you want to touch on? Napoli won, Inter won, title race is on. Juventus lost further grounds.
Inter winning by 1-0 was a very good one for them. Going away to get this vital win against Udinese was a very good one for Inter Milan, because before this game they won against Lecce, and before Lecce they played a 2-2 draw at home at San Siro against Napoli. That was even a last minute goal from Napoli, and it's a good one for Christian Kivu.
Yeah,
He has improved. Because when he started the league, when he started the season for Inter, he was struggling a bit, and we even saw glimpses of it when they even played the Club World Cup, and they were struggling a lot. But fast forward, he has been able to improve the team. I'm sure the players are able to adapt to the system very well, playing according to what he's doing, what he wants the club to do, and so brilliant from him. I'm so happy about Inter Milan having a 1-0 win against Udinese. I just feel like if they are very consistent, we might see a different champion this season in the Serie A. For Napoli, they are on and off. Conte on and off, but he's also still doing his best too.
but
at
it's still in
least
a title race.
still in the title race. So
Inter stretched points at the top to 6 points.
To 6 points,
After
yes.
that 1-0 win over.
Yeah, but it depends on if AC Milan will be able to beat Lecce this evening,
Yeah.
which I feel like AC Milan might, because Lecce themselves are not proving to be very good. They are struggling and they are 18th on the league table, so it's going to be very difficult. But for Inter Milan, brilliant win for them, brilliant one going into the Champions League that they'll play against us now.
Bernard, you want to talk about Antonio Conte, Napoli?
Yeah, he's mentioned that there are certain coaches in world football who do not know how to grow talent and get the best out of them.
A swipe at
Yeah,
Ruben Amorim.
I feel he's a big manager. I mean, I put him in the bracket of the Jose Mourinho's.
Antonio Conte, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
please. You know, Jose Mourinho's and the Peps and the likes. It's great that he's at a big club still and producing magic. And last season, if you recall, he gave similar competition. He produced, solid football with a style we know, with the back three he came and exhibited in England some time ago. I'm not surprised with his exploits, as a manager in what he's doing. His only bit is he wants to take total control. So if he comes into a club where you are not listening to him more, he gets frustrated and he exits. Is why he's still the top manager, but clubs like United looking for a top manager never mention his name in the picture, because he's a difficult manager to deal with as well. So he's known the team, he knows how to get the best out of them.
And
He's been in the league.
Another factor too is that he's yet to win the Champions League with any of the top clubs he's managed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
so
That's fair.
because you mentioned that he's in the
It's elite when
elite
it comes to coaching.
of Pep.
Mm.
How
Yeah,
many
yeah.
managers you mentioned they've won the Champions League?
Yeah.
But Conte hasn't won it.
Come on, why?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It will take time. Okay? It will take time, man. Look, it's difficult to argue on the Champions League
Yeah,
front.
his deepest run has been taking Juve to the quarterfinals, 2012-13.
Where will you put Zidane?
Zidane won the Champions League with Madrid.
No, I'm aware.
3 consecutive
No,
times.
so I'm saying, where will you put him?
Who? Conte?
No, Zidane.
Zidane? He's in the elite. Wait, Carlo Ancelotti has 5 Champions Leagues.
Yes,
Where is Zidane now?
Zidane is not coaching.
he's resting.
He's on a sabbatical.
I'm
See,
sure he
I'm
won
asking that question
he won the French
because-
national
yeah.
team.
I'm asking that question because time changes in football. Football is a space where anything can happen, within a shorter space of time, and you'll be upgraded all of a sudden.
Do you know why I mentioned that? Conte has a rich history of performing in the league and misperforming.
You remember last time
In-
I sat
in
here and I said he's
Should
a
he-
local
should
champion.
Should he do that?
I said he's a local champion. Said he wanted to beat me.
Let us
Underperforming in Europe, yeah.
let them say that.
So
There are certain managers that I feel are made for
that's why
European.
now we call him the local champion, and that's not like to denigrate his job.
No.
He's perfected
We
that.
all know it's denigrating if you put
No, I'm
a
not
local
denigrating.
to somebody's
No,
records,
No.
especially a coach of his caliber.
no, but he's not easy. He's not done it at
it's-
one league. He's done at Italy. He's gone to Chelsea. He won the Champions League there.
Because when he gets
Won the Premier
frustrated, he
League.
does not live.
Sorry, the Premier League.
He
there.
does not live for a longer period. He leaves because he doesn't like the frustration and all of that.
No, Conte is demanding.
Conte
Conte who can do
Roberto
manager, head coach, press
Roberto
conference.
Di Matteo, Roberto Di Matteo, right?
Yes,
Won the Champions League with
with
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yes,
Where is he now?
he's home.
So
No,
see,
but it's on his CV. But I don't know why he wants to say that.
the leaks is won.
He's not working.
The leaks
So,
is won.
so are you trying to say that Zidane and those who have won the Champions League are
that's
not
what
top
I'm saying.
managers?
I'm just
No, because when you say that where
I
is
cannot-
he? He's home.
Zidane.
Zidane is The last time we saw Zidane, he was at the AFCON.
Yeah.
Watching his son, Mr. Zidane, play for Algeria.
Look,
So you are trying to say that
I'm not getting into
because
that
he has
argument.
won
I'm only saying
3
that.
Champions League and he's not coaching now.
You can't take him out.
He's not a top manager?
You can't take Conte out of that top manager list.
No, I'm
You
not saying
can't.
Conte is not a top manager, but you mentioned a number of
And
managers.
he's not a local champion.
That, oh, Bernard, that's not his. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
what he said, right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
He mentioned a number.
He's not a local
he mentioned
champion.
Pep Guardiola. Who did you mention? Jose Mourinho.
Jose.
And who again?
I mentioned Jose Pep, and I put him in that.
Jose has
bracket.
won a Champions League. He did it with Porto.
Yeah, he's won
done
a
it with
couple
his-
of leagues as well.
Pep Guardiola has done it with a number of clubs.
The fact
Barcelona
that,
winning with it.
for example,
They have not won the Champions League with any club.
fair point. The fact that Carlo Ancelotti has not won the World Cup yet with Brazil does not.
Oh, but he just started.
He just
coaching
started. He just started coaching.
I'm
it-
saying
the
yet. I'm
country.
saying yet. Okay.
Well, he just
I'm
the
saying
World Cup.
yeah.
You know,
I'm
we
saying-
start-
Yeah, we've not even started the World Cup.
I'm saying
this
yes.
this
Oh,
argument. No,
Today we are on you. It's not
no,
like
this
it's-
argument. No,
Fair
this
point,
argument.
fair point. I
No.
have to argue my way out, and I'm saying that. I'm saying that.
Argue
I'm
your way
saying
out.
that.
You are listening.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Look, you cannot. He's untouchable.
Okay. So the point.
You cannot erase Antonio Conte
Good.
from the elite coaches in the world.
Do you watch Napoli when they play in the Champions League?
Fair.
No, do you watch them?
I don't like their performance. I feel. You see, I feel.
But
they
when they are playing
I
the
feel
league,
they
you
can,
watch them.
They can do more. Yeah,
Okay. So why is he unable to?
it's in the mind of the player. Yeah,
No,
no,
but
but it's a job he has to do.
The
As a
mind of the
manager.
players.
No, but so
Yeah.
I'm saying that all the
Because you are as good as the product you have. As
so
a
you're
coach.
saying that all the clubs that he's coached at and failed to guide the club to success in the Champions League, it has to do with players.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
You
that's what
cited
he
the
said.
Napoli example. Don't.
No, that's what he
No,
said.
no,
No, you
That's
stretch-
what he said.
Oh no, you can't put.
See,
you cannot. You cannot.
let's educate our people. Look, now throughout Conte's managerial career,
Yes, let's go there.
includes stints at Juventus, 2011 to 2014, Chelsea, 2016 to 2018, Inter Milan, 2019 to 2021,
Now.
Spurs, 2021 to 2023.
Take the Spurs.
Napoli, 2024 onward. He has secured numerous domestic titles, such as multiple Serie A championships. What this is, the Scudetto. 3 with different clubs. The PL, the FA Cup with Chelsea, I believe.
Yeah.
But where is the Champions League?
Is that the
Cut-off point.
yeah? Is
No,
it-
you did it too. You mentioned a number of
I'm
managers
saying
that
yeah,
he's
yeah.
and those
But
managers
he's there.
have
He's
done
there.
it.
He's there.
But
The
those
Champions
managers are
League.
not.
The Champions League is not. Is the Champions League the what English did you use? Is the Champions League the standard
The standard.
No, because he
to
mentioned-
judge coaches
I'm not
on the
saying
basis
I'm
of
judging him, but you mentioned that
Yeah.
Conte is in that space.
Is
in
he
the elite
not?
of
Is he not?
managers.
Is he not? Is he not?
No, he
Let's
is.
start-
No,
let's-
but
He is-
there's
he is-
still asterisks on the job he's done because he's not. won the
He's
Champions League.
he's
You let's progress.
no he's
But there's still asterisks. That's true.
he's
Yes.
fair. It's okay.
That's for you.
But no, if he is, what are we arguing? What are we arguing
Okay,
about? He is.
can he win the Scudetto with Napoli? 6 points off league leaders Inter. Can he win it?
How many games have we played so far?
21. Yesterday he won.
I think it's early.
Hey, we are in January.
Yeah.
It's too early. You want to see what February
Yes.
before you
want to see
can
ending of-
give
I
a
want to
verdict.
see-
Is it because the Serie A is the
I feel it's
competitiveness?
I
the
feel, yeah,
points
I
gap
feel, I
and
feel
the
it's I
point
feel
level?
it's unpredictable to an extent. Looking at what transpired last season, if you pick it from that angle, you put yourself in trouble. So I'll give it a bit of time, and I'll be able to. These are predictions. He deals with ifs and not. So let's give him up to the ending of February. We can predict better.
Okay. Well, let's see what will become of Antonio Conte in the Serie A. Bernard says it's early days yet, and so let's see what would happen. Let's take you to Spain. Let's take you to Spain and talk about Madrid. Yesterday, Alvaro Arbeloa won his first game in charge of Madrid after losing to Albacete in the Copa del Rey. He picked up his first win in the Governor. Quick thoughts on that.
The Madrid players they were very surprised about how the fans behaved,
So they beat Levante 2-0.
booing them, and
because they know, the fans know what's happening in behind scenes, that the players decided not to play for a club legend, even though they wanted the club legend out. Decided not to play for Real Madrid because there's a certain coach in the picture is insane. They started right from day one complaining about Alonso's systems and style of play and all of that. There I saw a boycott. They disrespected the club legend when Barcelona beat them in Saudi Arabia.
but the same fans are also calling that Florentino Perez to
Superstar said something. He said football fans are what?
Fickle.
If things are going on well, for me, I feel it's a matter of loyalty and how the fans are loyal to the certain football club. You get it? So their emotions keep switching. Okay, so if you can play like this, why misbehave? Because there was somebody there you didn't like. And footballers are fond of that. When they don't like you, it's like they don't know how to play football. Now I'm beginning to think that the orchestrator, who was warned by the Atletico Madrid manager, is the guy leading the charge with a French guy. I'm beginning to believe that the orchestrator and the Frenchman, they are leading this team into certain problems. It's where I'm again reading reports that Florentino Perez was also booed and told that he should resign because he's not helping the club. And again, I'm reading that Florentino Perez believes that if he brings in Erling Haaland, his problem is solved for life. It was the same storyline when he wanted to bring the Frenchman in the picture.
Mbappe.
And the Frenchman is teamed up with the orchestrator to want to bring this glory, the glory this club has churned with horses, with white horses, in vain. The club has been built around an individual, projecting that individual for a certain special award in the world. But this club is not built with an individual's image and talent. No, maybe talent, because I mentioned image in my earlier submission. So a certain individual's talent is built on talent of a lot of guys in the picture, the so-called bigger players in the world. I feel they decided to play, and the fans are aware what's happening in the club, hence what we are seeing. Then again, they also believe that Florentino Perez has gotten favorites in this football club, and that is also affecting the club and its performance on the pitch of play. I've landed.
Really? Okay. You were making a point before he.
I interrupted. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry. But with Real Madrid, you see the ego over there.
Yeah.
It's a big club, a very big club. Should I even say it's the best team in the world? And sometimes it's very.
You end up hanging yourself. The way you started mentioning. I'm just.
Oh no! I'm saying that because of the titles they've won.
Okay.
And them winning a lot of Champions League titles and other titles that they've won. So they are doing so well with that. But what is happening at Real Madrid right now is not going so well for them because they won yesterday against Levante. That was a good performance from them, winning by 2-0. They were everywhere. They wanted to at least score even more goals from this game. They felt like the 2-0 wasn't even enough for them. They had to score a lot of goals because of the recent two games that they lost against Barcelona and Albacete in the Copa del Rey. So they wanted to do all their best. But they did the most important thing for winning, getting the 3 point. But you ask yourself, after the 3 points, is everything solved in the club right now? Which I doubt, because the ego, the big players wants to always be like, I'm a big player, so a coach can't tell me what to do and other things. And that's something that they really have to sit down to really discuss that thing, because you ask yourself, Abeloa might also go through that same instance now. He might go, for now, maybe the players might be calm, but when it gets forward, the players might start to behave that way, and it's not good. It's not doing so well for the club. They have to just get. They said Abeloa is a caretaker coach. Fine. So if in during the summer they get a coach like Jurgen Klopp, we've heard that is in the news of what's the name? Real Madrid wants to talk to him to see if he can come to the club. Jurgen Klopp is a no nonsense manager. He's able to stand on his ground to tell you, the player, whether you are doing right or wrong. If he feels you, the player, is just messing up, he can just let you sit on bench, and it's you, the player's career, that you to get sports. It's not him, the coach. So as players, they just need to come together to know how best they can protect their coach and do well for the coach, because the fans are not happy. The fans at Real Madrid is a club that when you lose 1-2, the pressure starts piling up. Okay. It's not like other clubs that when you lose maybe 1 game, 2 games, they are able to give the time for you to relax, to get the wins and other things. But with Real Madrid, if you lose 1-2 games, there's a pressure on you. So the players need to come together to play very well. Abeloa, I'm just hoping he'll be able to perform very well as well.
There's a bit of breaking news that has to do with Barcelona's camp. It's Rafinha. They say that he's been ruled out of tonight's game against Real Sociedad. He's not in the squad as a precaution due to a knock to the right thigh. So Barcelona are reporting that they are in action later against Real Sociedad. Come now, you finish up on that, then we'll take our second break. We come back, we talk some AFCON.
Rafinha has been one of the big one.
Okay.
Because Rafinha has been one of the big players for Barcelona this season. He's playing so well this season, and he not being in this squad is going to affect Barcelona a bit, because they are meeting a Real Sociedad side that didn't start the league so well, but their last previous games they are improving a bit, and it's going to be very difficult for Barcelona because Lamine Yamal is struggling a bit. Every Barcelona fan will tell you the truth. Lamine Yamal is not playing so well recently. He's struggling a bit.
Lamine Maguire.
And what's the name? Marcus Rashford.
You have to control yourself right now.
Marcus Rashford on and off. It's on and off sometimes.
Yeah.
Fermin Lopez is the only one that I feel like he's playing so well as a number 10 role, and it's going to be very difficult for Barcelona for Rafinha. But I know Barcelona have the players. They have the good players. They can just, the likes of Frankie de Jong, Pedri can just do a decisive pass to Lewandowski for Lewandowski to score. So I just feel like if Barcelona is able to just put out things very well, they can just beat this Real Sociedad team. But it's going to be very difficult because Real Sociedad is a team that when they meet the big clubs, the other clubs struggle a bit and they are very stubborn. I remember in the 23-24 season, they beat Barcelona by 1-0 at that same ground. So it's going to be very difficult for Barcelona. But Barcelona just have the players to just beat Real Sociedad in this game.
But Sociedad's quest to return to the top half, just like Kobna says, faces an enormous obstacle. And that obstacle has to do with Barcelona. What are you expecting from that game tonight?
Oh, but you know, Barcelona they've been flamboyant in their last game. They've showed a lot of class. They're enjoying themselves. Sometimes I think it is at the shock of the manager, the kind of players he has at his disposal, and how they are able to play strictly according to his instruction, and also enjoy themselves as well. Barcelona is a fine blend of what every manager would want to have, a bit of youthfulness and experience. And players know when to take their chances and moments in the game. So I know I've loved the manager right before he came into the job, because I know he was going to change the minds of the young stars right from the get-go, and instill his approach, instill discipline, and all of that into that setup to make them play the kind of football they want to. And when the players are playing for Barcelona and they are making mistakes, you can see even when they concede, you realize that they want to play for the manager, and it seems to be what's happening. I feel Barca are going to win by goals later today.
Okay. There's a goal from the Italian Serie A. Bologna have equalized 1 against Fiorentina, yeah. So it's 2-1 in that game. That was a good header from. I'll fetch you the name pretty soon. But the game is still ongoing though, so we'll keep you posted.
And Newcastle 0-0.
Yeah, so that game has also ended. Bernard, I know you'll be
I
disappointed.
I won't comment again.
You'll be disappointed, but that's a big point for Wolves.
Yeah.
A big point.
I refuse to comment.
No, you have to comment.
I refuse.
A big point.
I refuse to comment on that.
I wouldn't to comment.
I've made my point already. I feel.
No, in their quest to survive relegation.
It's the same team that there's Wissa in, right?
Yeah, Wissa.
Yeah, Newcastle, you mean?
Yeah, Newcastle, I mean. They should be winning this game.
Oh, yeah, so that game has ended goalless. Wolves 0, Newcastle United 0. At 4:30, there was the final game in the PO. It's at Aston Villa. Villa taking on Everton in that game. Let me try and see if I can get you the starting 11, and then we'll go for a quick break. We come back, we talk about that Villa game and preview the AFCON game later tonight. Remember, there's live video commentary on 97.3 for you. At 6:30, there was we'll continue a second part of the build-up to the AFCON, and then at 7 p.m. we'll join the BBC World Service for that commentary, the AFCON final.
So it is Wolves' first clean sheet of the season.
Their first clean sheet of the season.
Yes.
Interesting. They're really struggling this season. Let me just run with you the starting 11. Aston Villa taking on Everton. Villa 4-2-3-1 formation. Manager is Unai Emery. The goalkeeper, it's Lisandro Martinez. Lisandro Martinez is on Manchester United. Emiliano Martinez, not Lisandro Martinez. I'm sorry. A back four of Ian Matson, Pau Torres, Ezri Konza, and Matikash. Midfield 2 of Yuri Tillemans and Bugatti. Buendia started, Morgan Rogers, McGinn, and Oli Watkins leading the attack for Aston Villa. For Everton, Jordan Pickford is a 4-2-3-1 formation. A back four of Patterson, James Tarkowski, O'Brien, Mikolenko, Raul and Ghana, midfield 2. Grealish is starting, Armstrong playing as a 10, and Dwight McNeil playing on the right. And then there's Barry leading the attack for the Toffees, who are guests to Aston Villa at the Villa Park. Let's take another break. When we come back, we'll talk about that game, and then we'll look ahead to the AFCON final involving Senegal and Morocco. This is the Republic of Football. Gabriel here with Bernard Abeikuwatri and Kobina Mafu. We'll be back after this. final of the 2025 African Cup of Nations will be contested between the continent's two highest ranked nations as tournament hosts. Morocco and Senegal meet with both hunting just a second title. But for the third time in the last 4 editions of the AFCON, Senegal will contest the final, looking to replicate their 2021 heroics when they beat Egypt to lift the trophy. The Lions of Teranga were victorious against the same opponents in this year's semi-final. They beat them 1-0, stretching their unbeaten run to at these finals to 5 wins and 1 draw. Papi Thiaw's men have considered just twice along the way, having faced only 6 shots on target across their 3 knockout games. Solid rear guard is changing their title hopes. Feel the passion in your soul. On the part of Morocco, from the mountains to the shore, they have been tighter, conceding just once en route to the final while keeping 4 successive clean sheets in the competition. The Atlas Lionesses attack may have let them down in the semi-final against Nigeria, but Walid Regragui's men have held their nerve to beat Nigeria as they beat Nigeria in the penalties to reach their 3rd ever AFCON final. There will be live radio commentary later tonight, 7 p.m., 6:30 p.m. build up, so do join us. So this is just the first half of the conversation around the AFCON. Second half will start at 6:30 on 97.3. Then at 7 p.m. we'll cross over to the BBC World Service for that live radio commentary. Just hoping that game does not drag to extra time. Feel the passion. But if you paid particular attention to the AFCON finals, right? Normally a 1-0, a 2-1. I think in the last 5 editions, if my memory serves me right, it's just once that we've had a travel to extra time and penalties. The last one ended, the last AFCON final between Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria ended 2-1. Normally it's a cagey encounter, 2 teams weighing up each other. Still listening to 97.3. It's the Republic of Football. Live on 97.3, live on City Sports Ghana. Let's hear from you. Who would win the AFCON? At 4:30, would activate the phone lines. We'll get your thoughts. But let me talk to you, Bernard and Kobna Mafu, my 2 guys. They've been with me all the way from 2 to now. Guys, finally, today everything will come to an end. It's been a very good spectacle.
Yeah.
But I didn't like certain things I saw, starting from yesterday.
Oh, yesterday?
Yes, I saw a press release from the Senegal national team complaining about a few things. One of them was that they had limited tickets. They didn't know where to train as at yesterday.
And the team itself too.
The team itself. Look, this is an AFCON final, and if we see news like this running in the media space, I don't think it's good. For the host nation, they want to win the AFCON. What I'm hearing from Morocco is that, especially on the part of the Moroccan journalists, that by hook or crook, they have to win this AFCON title. And I don't want to say if this is all part of a well-built tactics to distort the minds of these Senegalese, the mind games and all of that. But in other ways, it's not a good look on the part of the host nation. If that's what they did, I'm going with the report or the statement by the Senegal Football Federation. I'm yet to see CAF's response. I've seen CAF's response on other issues that had to do with the next AFCON that would be hosted by Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya. Yeah, and if that's a downgrade.
Yeah, and the cancellation of the CHAN.
And that the African Nations League would
from 2029.
Yes, would take over the CHAN cancellation.
He said it's not fetching money, is it?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He said it's not fetching money. We'll get into that conversation a bit later. But I think apart from what I highlighted earlier on the part of the Senegal Football Federation, the statement they put out, I think the AFCON has been great in terms of the quality of play. Spectators at the start of the tournament was a bit of an issue, but I think it grew as we got to the round of 16 and all of that. But yeah, we are here. The final is later tonight. Senegal taking on the host nation Morocco. And let me start off with you, Kwabena, on what you're expecting tonight.
A big game tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Tonight is going to be a very big one. But before I talk about it, there's an interesting stat. Morocco have never won an AFCON final before. They won the 1976 AFCON, but they've never won an AFCON final before. So in 1976, when they won the AFCON, the AFCON was done in two groups.
Yeah, it was just
Group A, Group B.
Yeah.
And the first, second in each group qualifies to a final round. So the first group had Guinea, Egypt qualify. The second group had Morocco, Nigeria qualify. The first two had another final round of groups that they played three games each.
Okay.
And the person who will win or who top
the group,
will automatically be a champion.
Yeah. So in other sense, it was more like a league format.
Yes.
At the time.
So they won the league AFCON.
So after the last final round, they played their last game against Guinea and they played a 1-1 draw and they had 5 points in all. And that was what made them win their their first AFCON. That's how they won the AFCON.
Atlassian brothers, our Atlassian brothers.
Yes.
Atlassian
Since then,
brothers.
they've been to just one final. That was in 2004 that they played against Tunisia and they lost. So they've never won an AFCON final before. So this is a big final that they have to win. And another interesting stat is that the Moroccans have never lost a game on an official game at home in the past 16 years.
Okay.
So this is a big one for them that piles a lot of pressure on it. When you look at the stats is just piling a lot of pressure on Morocco because they have to do their best. Them as win or like there will be a lot of pressure on you. Whether Walid needs to go or whatever they have to do it. Because there's a lot of pressure. You are playing home and there's a lot of pressure on you. For the Senegalese, there are not a lot of pressure on them. They have to just relax. 2021 AFCON champions, they just need to relax because there will not be a lot of pressure on them to prove to be very good. They are good already, but they have to just do their best. They just need to forget what the fans will be doing because they know automatically the host nation will have a lot of fans than the opponent, that is the Senegalese. So yeah, I'm expecting a very cagey game tonight, a very tough one. I'm sure when you come at 6:30, we'll give more analysis into it. But I just feel like this is a game that everyone needs to watch. Like, if you have any game to watch tonight, just watch this AFCON final. You're not going to waste your time to watch this AFCON final. We are going to have one of the best games in the AFCON.
Bernard, just brief thoughts on that so that we can reserve the lengthy conversation for 6:30.
Morocco haven't conceded from open play in this AFCON.
Yes.
Senegal kept 18 clean sheets in their 27 AFCON games over the last 5 editions. It's the best way to have a final.
The two teams deserve to be where they are.
Yeah. Sadio Mane, if you want us to turn it to individual, he becomes the first player to reach 20 game or 20 goal involvement. Let me put it that way. 11 goals, 9 assists. This, I can imagine in my wildest dreams the kind of party that's about to be thrown this evening. This is where the AFCON began. 60,000 people in that arena. Okay?
Yeah.
Observe that game against Comoros.
And
from
the
the
host nation Morocco.
from in the host nation Morocco from the onset of this journey by the Moroccans. They hope to end this in a grand style.
Grand style.
And I'm careful picking my words because for Senegal, there's no pressure on them. There's no pressure. There's no pressure. Because they come into this final not as underdogs, of course. You look at the number of the records I just read out. 18 clean sheets in 27 AFCON games over the last 5 editions is crazy. And it would mean something in this game because the Moroccans themselves also come from 23 matches unbeaten overall. So there's something at stake in this game. And I'm certain that the CAF president looks at the number of sponsors, over 20 of them in this AFCON sponsors, compared to the last edition, which was about between 7 and 9.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. The last in Cameroon was 7.
Yeah, in Cote d'Ivoire.
In Cote d'Ivoire was 9 or something. I will check that out and let you know. Look, and it speaks a lot about. I have a lot of things to say, so I'm slowing down in my presentation. In terms of organization, okay, in terms of funds coming into the facility to support, in terms of partnership, in terms of prize money, in terms of getting the 2 best countries to represent a final, I feel this is one of the best AFCONs, if not Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania.
Pressure on them, right?
Yeah.
It has put a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah.
They have to do their best.
And they will not have any excuse because of their location, map-wise, where they are located.
I hear that's not an issue because there are flights moving in around.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go. So look, I think this AFCON song or theme, if you want, should have been what it should have been that song for Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. If you listen to the lyrics of the song, okay. And anybody who criticized this competition across the world should be ashamed. The person should bow his head in shame, because the boys played for pride. They played for their shit. He attracted a lot of important people to Morocco. One of the best players arguably in the world left everything club responsibility wise and was in Cameroon. One of the finest coaches who've won the Champions League back to back was there. One of the greatest female singers in American rap genre or American music, what have you, was there in Morocco to support Nigeria. Nicki Minaj. The AFCON this year has lived up to the billing. So it is not even only about Senegal and Morocco. The picture is so broad, it's well marketed, it has lived up to the expectation. Not even talk about facilities, because that we all were in awe when we saw what Morocco had to offer. So for me, it lives beyond the pitch. We felt the passion in our soul, and look, this aside the issue of players clashing with officials and all of those little things, though, the nitty-gritties, those are minute details. It's there. It happens in any tournament. I mean, we've seen the Euros, England fans fighting the Italian fans at a point, throwing stuff at bastards and what have you. It's there. But this AFCON, everything wise, if I'm to rate it, I think I'm giving the AFCON and its organization, because of leaving room for improvement, I'll give them like out of 100. I'm giving this AFCON, its organization and everything, about 93%. Leaving that 7% for improvement, more glamour, more finance, those little things. Then one will come, they may be officiating all of that in the 7%.
Okay.
But for me, we've not had a lot of problems with the VAR. We've not had a lot of problems. There are one or two, but we've not had a lot of controversies around, all of the details. Yes, the issue of people raising protest, it happens. Okay, but we've had an AFCON paint what Africa represents.
Okay.
Culture, tradition. Look, the opening ceremony. If you see pictures of the opening ceremony, if you see videos of the opening ceremony, you'll be teary. Okay, you look, I'm out of words. This is a tournament we all expected, and I'm proud of Dr. Patrice Motsepe. He only didn't show that at Mamelodi Sundowns. He has explained that he is not only successful at taking a certain mining entity to make it a giant entity in the world, and thus making him stand out as one of the richest in Africa. But taking the African Cup of taking Africa and its competition as a business, and projecting it to the world, and making Gianni Infantino understand and love Africa to the extent of expanding the World Cup and giving Africa 9 slots at the World Cup. That's unprecedented.
All right, so the final is later tonight. Then in March, the 2027 AFCON qualifier will start already. No time for dawdling. Just this March, February, March, and there's another qualifier for the next AFCON in 2027. Tanzania, Uganda, and Kenya. Come on, you want to say something?
I beg, blasters.
Oh, don't qualify. Why?
You have to qualify this time around.
They will. Otuado will qualify you today.
Okay.
After a successful outing at the World Cup, when it takes the team to the semi-final place of the World Cup. Feel the passion in your soul. In life, you always have to stay positive. So grab your face, staying positive. Well, phone lines activated 0539 986 996. 0549 986 996. Later at 6:30, we'll be back to get into more AFCON talk. That's where we'll run into the starting 11, goal scorer, the referee, who would win it. Then later we'll cross over to the BBC World Service, the live video commentary. Let me take this message. It's from Bruno. He says Manchester United need a midfielder, and they could splash 80 million on Bruno Guimaraes. It will be a good signing. Alright, good afternoon. I'm Hot Babs from Airport. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I pray City should continue winning to snatch the trophy from Arsenal. It's like Ebonoa is trying to do something good with Madrid. Ejaba in Sekina from Accra says City sports team Arsenal are not in a difficult Trouble. It's normal for a club serious in search of the EPL Cup. No club will give us now easy entry into their territory. So also Man City and Aston Villa. We the Gunners are not deterred by the tactics of the spoilers, for we are ready for them. As for the Cup, Arsenal have won it already. Paul inside Bechele says, guys, Arteta would bottle this league and eventually lose it. Since Odegaard returned, Arsenal have struggled to rack up every 3 points available. Arsenal was fluid and liquid. Hey, when Eze was in the middle of the field and were brushing teams aside. If Arteta wants his side to win, he should bench his captain, because in his absence, the team was winning games at ease with Saka deputizing. The earlier he realizes this, the better otherwise. The players would want to move on to win a silverware. Arsenal chase for the league title to continue. Paul from Bechele. All right. So phone lines activated 0549 986 996 0539 986 996. We have our first caller. Hi, your name and where are you calling us from?
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. Your name, please, and where are you calling us from?
Salam, calling from Mungwa.
All right, Salam, what do you want to talk about? The AFCON final. What team do you support? Chelsea, Arsenal, United, City?
AFCON final.
Please go ahead.
I predict Senegal to win. They should not concede the third goal. If they score first, they'll put Morocco under pressure, so they can win the AFCON today. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Salam. 0539 96 996 0549 96 996. Call us, let's get talking. Elsewhere, Aston Villa taking on Everton. Goalless. About to start. 2 minutes to kick off. Are we taking your calls now? Call us on 0539 986 996 0549 986 996. I'm Gabi of 97.3. This is the Republic of Football. I'm here with Bernard Abeku-Washre, Kobna Mafo, my guys for today's conversation. If you want to leave your thoughts on X too, feel free to do so. City Sports Ghana with the hashtag City Sports. Call us, let's get talking. Hi, and where are you calling us from? Okay, we have lost our caller. 0549 986 996 0539 986 996. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Hello.
Hi, your name, please.
My name is Eric.
Eric, why are you
calling from?
Okay.
Calling from Ashaima.
All right, Eric, talk to me. What do you want to talk about? The AFCON?
Yeah, but I would like to go into the English Premier League first.
Please go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm an Arsenal fan, and I really love the submission Mr. Bernard Abeku gave. I see that. I know Arsenal. People say we have a history. People say we have a history of bottling the league and all that. But I feel like it's a really different one from the ones we previously had. And I think a draw with Nottingham Forest, it's not bad. It's still 1 point game, and we'll keep on. And I know that today, by all means, Aston Villa won't win. That one there is it's affecting something. Yeah. And about the cup, I really want Morocco to win, because they've really invested in this. Through their, like, how they play, you can see that the players are really determined to win it. So wishing all the teams Morocco win. Thank you.
All right, thank you too for your call. 0539 96 996 0549 96 996. Call us, let's get talking. I'm Gabi Afei, so listening to the Republic of Football 97.3. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from? Hello. Is our caller there? Okay, our caller is not ready to talk, Ima. Let's get that. Bernard, what?
Did you see what happened? I'm sorry to have screamed into your call, but did you see what Everton had wanted to do earlier?
No.
Yeah, I mean, they had a break and it went into the post.
Okay. Let's get back to the phone lines. Hi, where are you calling us from, please? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, your name, please.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine. You?
Oh, God is the greatest. Talk to me, bro.
I'm speaking from Tama. My name is Ishmael.
Ishmael, what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about AFCON.
Please go ahead, bro.
The AFCON, I would have wished my West African counterpart, which is Senegal, to win it, but it was a very tough thing for them. I can see that Morocco is on the lead. Because Morocco has made their mind that they will go and win this time. So I wish them all the best.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for good. Yeah.
All right.
But that's good.
Sure, we'll tell him.
Okay.
Thank you, Ishmael. We appreciate you. 054996 996 0549 96 996 0539 986 996. That's the numbers you can call us and let's get talking. Hi,
Hello,
there. My bro.
How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Yeah, by His grace. I'm just happy for Man United.
Oh, you didn't tell me your name, my brother.
Oh, David.
Oh,
I'm
David.
From Amahia, near Valley University.
You just could not wait.
And I want to also talk about the AFCON too. I'm hoping Senegal wins.
Would win, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Senegal should win for me. And then please, can you give me the name of the musician, the song that you've been playing for the AFCON?
Sure. I'll get you the name. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll get you the name. All
God
right.
bless
Thank
you.
you too.
Okay.
054996 996 0539 986 996. Hi, where are you calling us from?
Hi, I'm Enes.
Enes, how you doing?
Oh, that's great.
Nice one. Where are you talking to us from?
From Ashaman.
Ashaman. All right. Enes,
Yeah.
Are you okay? I don't like your energy.
Sorry?
Are you okay? I don't like your energy.
Oh, I'm okay. That's
Yeah.
good.
All right. Talk to me. What do you want to talk about?
What AFCON?
Please go ahead.
Because I want this Morocco to win it because they have invested more. So that to prove to everyone that if you invest in it, you can lift it. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. So I want Morocco to lift it.
All right.
And big up to Chelsea for winning yesterday's game.
All right. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you so much for calling us. 0539 986 0549 986. Hi, where are you calling us from, please?
Mark calling from Republic of Alajo.
Mark, welcome to the Republic of Football.
Greetings to the guys over there.
Sure, they've taken it. Talk to me,
I
Mark.
want to talk to you about the Arsenal. It seems like this year people are forgetting that it is not the previous years of Arsenal. We are in a new era, and it seems people just that the same thing is going to happen this season. Trust me, I'm telling you, Arsenal is going to win 2 or 3 major titles this season. We are bringing home the EPL, the Champions League, and hopefully the Carabao Cup. So that is my thought. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for calling us. 0549 986 996. I am Gabby Offer. Let's talk. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from? Hello, talk to me, bro. Your name, please. Okay, he could not wait. 0539 996 996. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, your name, please.
My name is James.
James, where are you talking to us from?
I'm talking from Nangwa.
Talk to me, bro. What do you want to talk about? The AFCON, Chelsea, United, City?
Okay, I'm a Liverpool fan.
Please go ahead, James.
Yeah. And one thing you have to be sure of is Slot is not doing what is right for the team. Let bygones be bygones. This guy doesn't know coaching. You won us the league because of what Klopp has done for us. We understand. But the issue is, you don't say something which is not broken. We have been bought a lot of Arsenals to put in the team. You don't just jump and put all of them at once. Just changing them one by one will fix the issue. Now you want to play this tomorrow, you want to play that tomorrow. I can't even watch our games anymore because I know there will be a draw. Look at our lineup every day. Seems like you don't know what you are doing. And if you and say, oh, Slot, let's give it time because you have won the league. You won't realize you are not in the top 4. It is hard time that our managers will know that this guy has to go. Alonso is in the market. Charlie, you're here in term. I'm even tired of this. Charlie, thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. 054996 996. Thank you, James. You can also call us. Let's get talking. 0539 986 996 0539 986 996. Your prediction for the AFCON. You want to talk about your club, United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, and all of that. Let's talk. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Nana.
Hello?
Yeah, Nana.
Where are you calling us from, please?
I'm calling from Hacho.
All right, please go ahead. What do you want to talk about? The AFCON?
Oh, yeah, funny there. I'm a Senegal sympathizer, so I wish they win because of the furniture money. He is so humble, so me, I want him to win. And I wish the president will say something about the shenanigans of this. Senegal not getting a place to train and all that. I think they should do something about it. You see, my brother was talking about how the show has been perfect from Cote d'Ivoire to Morocco. It was cool. You see, standard is being raised. And I'm thinking, if you're a Ghanaian, you are asking yourself deep for the bank. You see, you live in a country where you budgeted so many millions going into a World Cup, and then you are asking decision makers why that amount of money, and they are telling you that if they go, they will get this amount of money back. That's how come they are raising. See, this is what happens when you have very short-sighted people. You trust people who are very short-sighted to lead a whole nation. So you are crying that, if anything, you don't have development in infrastructure and even talent. You understand? It's due to the people that you trust with the nation, and they show that they are not capable. Yes, to you people of Ghana, the majority of them, you say it's the same people you trust them with, and if they mess you up, they are here coming to cry. We deserve what we are getting. We deserve everything we are getting. So me, I wish Senegal the best. What happened to Alonso, we see it's a blessing in disguise. So. And it's not to be sacked very soon. There is Manchester United job at stake. There's Thomas Frank said he will be sacked very soon because we give him. So I wish Senegal the best, and I wish Manu win this for me.
All right, thank you so much, Nana, for talking to us. You can also call us 053996 996 0549 986 996 97.3. I'm Gabriel Fair. This is the Republic of Football. Hi, and where are you calling us from? Okay, we lost that caller. 0539 986 996 0549 996 996. I'm Gabriel Fair. This is the Republic of Football 97.3. We're picking up your calls. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
I am giving the man Dimolede.
Say that again.
Please, I am James.
Hello? Okay. Let's start calling. You can call back. Would appreciate that. 054996 996 0539 986 996 0549 996 996 0539 986 996. I'm Gabby Fair. This is the Republic of Football 97.3. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Labadi.
Your name, please.
Your name is Abi.
Please talk to me. What do you want to talk about? The AFCON, your club?
My club, which is Arsenal.
Please go ahead.
Okay, I thank you, brother, signing one or name Abdul, Bernard Abdul to watch. Thank you for your your comment. Which of the Man United, Chelsea, or Liverpool would be happy to be where Arsenal is by now? So whatever it is, either we bottle it or we don't bottle it, we are happy. But let's go back to 5 years ago. During end of Senegal era, we were beating 5-1 by 5-0 at Emirates, at Etihad, at Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, at Old Trafford. We are beating everywhere. So if we are gotten to where we are now, and we can bottle it at the end of the year, or at the end of the season, we can be second. It is yes consecutive, and now we are at the top of the league. We are part of the team. We are part of the work Africa have done. So give the guy the credit. We have never coached anything before. Unlike the Maresca, unlike the Amorim, unlike the Pep, we have never coached anything before. He was an assistant, and all of a sudden, to coach Arsenal, upgraded to manager. So the guy have done, even if it is 5 years or 6 years, have not won the league. He has tried. He has made an improvement. So let's give the man the credit. If the bottle is, I'm not sure they will bottle it, because if they bottle it, I will be very, very sad compared to the last 3 seasons. Because this season, the players they have, the squad they have, they can go ahead and win it. So I like Abdul what there are at least there are assessments you make about the team.
Okay.
At least you got a point.
All right.
1 point ahead of City. If Aston Villa win today, Aston Villa can never repeated what Leicester City did. So thank you very much, you guys.
All right, thank you.
Brother one.
I did for you, my bro. 054996 996 053996 996. Hi, then where are you calling us from? Hello? Are you there? Okay, I think he's not. We'll move on to the next caller. 054996 996 0539 986 996. Call us and let's get talking. The AFCON, your club performance, anything you want to talk about, feel free to do so. This is the Republic of Football 97.3. We're going all the way to 5 p.m. and then it's a wrap. We take a break and we're back at 6:30. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Hello, Diego Milito.
My bro, what's up?
Oh, my Diego Milito.
Please, your name.
Yes, you know that guy, Diego Milito. Yeah, it's a badly striker.
Ima?
Everything cool?
Everything nice. Yourself?
Yeah, Charlie, you know the United win, so I did a good football.
Yeah, me now, I know. Today, dear, you know, I can't talk plenty.
Oh, better I don't understand why people don't want to understand that Conte is a local champion.
Come again, say that again.
I said I don't understand why Bernard Abiy don't want to understand that Conte is a local champion.
You mean Antonio Conte?
I mean that guy is a local champion. Oh, he'll be like Otawale.
It's okay. Make your point. You are not here to talk about Antonio Conte. I know why you are here. Please proceed.
Oh, Charlie, yesterday we played very well, but that's just a game. So I hope, Charlie, we will do well and we'll beat Arsenal next week at the Emirates. Hopefully we'll get to win or draw at that. I'm not sure. I don't want to make them win the league. I don't want to win the league. So United will do something. So I will not draw at Arsenal. Be some. But I like the how they call it, the attitude of the players yesterday. Yeah, they played very well and big ups to them. So but this one shouldn't be just one game that they'll come and do something like a manager boss, and next week they'll come and play something that like something that we know. We hope that they keep the momentum going. Make us, because the way we have been bullied off last season. Charlie, you know easy to be a United fan. Charlie, I dey take painkillers every day. Charlie, I dey take painkillers every day. I know easy, but we move. And after Morocco there, I want make Senegal beat them. Okay. If you spend a lot on a tournament, doesn't mean you have to win the tournament. So we don't care whether they spend billions of dollars in the tournament. We don't care. We want Senegal to win the tournament.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. But the painkillers there, if for sure they take them, you know good. The painkillers, no, if for sure they take them, it's not healthy.
Oh, I will do it, Charlie.
Okay. Bye bye. 0549 96996 0539 96996. Call us, let's get talking. The Republic of Football 97.3. I'm Gabriel Fensido with Bernard Big Watch and also Kobna Marfo.
Has he must seen a breast supporter taking painkiller before?
Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello, good evening. I'm calling from Lashe Vivian Farm. I'm Eric.
Eric, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Great. What do you want to talk about, Eric?
I want to talk about the Ghana.
Please go ahead.
Ima is always doing against. He doesn't want Arsenal to win the league. But it's fine. Shouldn't worry. Now that Amorim is not there, I don't want him to come back for and then be lamenting and saying United is. Everybody knew that Amorim was a problem. Because the moment they employed him, I said that 3-back system does not work in the Premier League. So another team that has to watch out is the Chelsea manager. Do I think that guy will do well? I think yes. But I like what I'm seeing from him. But let me go back to Arsenal. Mr. Milito, yesterday I was very, very disappointed in my coach for the very first time. Why am I saying that? I don't know how it works. Whether the team selection is being done 24 hours before the game day or a few hours before the game day or what. I don't really know that, but what I know is you had 3.5 hours of knowing that Manchester City have lost valuable points to Manchester United. All that you needed to was to play your big hands. But I don't know why Arteta decided to rotate Trossard and then Saka on that night. Knowing very well that at the City ground, we've been finding it very difficult to beat them the last couple of matches. So why he did that, I don't know. The result, is it a fair result? Fine. Though we got a point bad, I would have been happy if we have gotten all the 3 points. I would have been happy if we've gotten all the 3 points. So tonight, if Villa is able to win, I think the point comes back to 4. But I still maintain that we win the league. But he shouldn't be putting so much stress and pressure onto the fans and the player and on himself.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to say.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. 053996 996 054996 996. Call us. Let's get talking. This is the Republic of Football 97.3. I'm Gabriel Fair in studio with Bernard Bake Watcher and Kobna Marfo. Hi. Your name, where are you calling us from? Hello. Is our caller there? Yes, your name, please.
Yes, my name is Isaac.
Isaac, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Dodowa.
Isaac, what do you want to talk about?
Yes, I want to talk about the chances of AFCON will be played.
Please go ahead.
Please, I need the time. The chances the ball will be played.
You mean the time the final will be played is 7 p.m.?
Yes, the final.
Yes, 7 p.m. tonight.
Yo, thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. 053996 996 054996 996. Call us, let's get talking. Hi, where are you calling us from?
Hi.
Hello, your name, please.
Yeah, my name is Joris.
Your name is what?
Joris.
Where are you calling us from?
I'm not Canadian.
Oh, okay. Talk to me, bro. What do you want to talk about? The AFCON, the EPL, Spanish La Liga?
Well, AFCON and then EPL.
Please make it quick.
So, even though man is stressed a little bit, but yesterday Man United gave me a good stressor. And then today to AFCON, I support Morocco, but I think my heart is from Senegal. and I hope Senegal gives me a good cause to distress them all. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Joris, for calling us. 0539 96 996 0549 96 996. Hi, then where are you calling us from? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, your name, where are you calling us from, please?
My name is John Salabi. I'm calling from Ashamali Banos on Friday.
Mr. Labi, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, I want to talk about the game, about the final team.
Please lower the volume of your radio set for me, okay? Don't listen to yourself.
Senegal deserve the cup. Okay, sir. Yes, please. Senegal deserve the cup. Senegal deserve the cup. And Manchester also feel us, but it's like that. My football name is Rangix.
All right, Mensa. Are you done? Okay. Oh Lord Jesus. When you call, just lower the volume of radio sets, okay? 053996 996 054996 996 053996 996 054996 996. The Republic of Football. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Hello, my name is Achu. I'm calling from Typo.
Achu?
I want to talk about my team, Barcelona.
Okay, please go ahead.
Barcelona is winning by 2 goals to 0, and Senegal will win the AFCON tonight.
Thank you so much, Achu, for calling us. 0539 96 996 0549 986 996. 8 minutes to wrap up. We're still taking your calls. The Republic of Football is live on 97.3. I am Gabio Fair here with Bernard Abe-Kuwatre and Kobna Mafu. Hi, and where are you calling us from? Okay, we lost our caller. 053996 996 0549 986 996 053996 996 0549 96 996. Also at the Villa Park, 22 minutes. Aston Villa 0, Everton 0. That's the update from the Villa Park in the English Premier League. Let me take you to Spain and update you as well whilst we wait for you to call. Atletico Madrid have taken a lead against Alaves. It's 1-0. Celta Vigo will take on Rayo Vallecano later at 5:30. And then at 8 p.m., there's Real Sociedad taking on FC Barcelona. Hi there. Your name, where are you calling us from?
Richard from Santos.
Richard, talk to me.
Okay. After the AFCON, the Senegalese will win it, but they just have to take their time and play their normal football because these people are just using their home support to win all the games. But I want to ask you, you see how the Manchester coach will use the same players and win this city. Are we also sure that this our coach, Otuado, can help us as workers? Can we also use the same players? They say the way people are using their coaches to win the AFCON matches. Can we also have the same coach to help us as workers?
Yes, please. We
That's what I want to talk about. So they should think about our coach.
Yes,
our coach.
Otuado will lead us to the World Cup and he'll do great. Is that okay?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. 053996 996 054996 996. Oh, Bernard. He asked the question and I gave him a positive answer, right? Otuado will do great, right? Bernard,
yeah.
Right?
Sorry for a second. I'm sorry. I had my ear also somewhere. So
let me talk to this caller. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Hello?
Yes, talk to me, please.
Please, my name is James from Koforidia.
James from Koforidia. James, what do you want to talk about?
Please, I want to talk about Chelsea.
Please go ahead, James.
Please, sir?
Please go ahead. Talk to me, James.
Please, the coach that Chelsea has got. The coach that Chelsea has got. I really like it. I really like the decision that the Chelsea board has made. Please, thank you.
All right, thank you so much, James. So James says he likes Liam Rosinia.
He said he loves the decision that the board.
Oh, the board have made. So
yes, please.
Yeah. So in other sense, he likes
Liam
Rosinia.
Yeah.
Hey, wow.
James likes Rose.
Hey.
Yes.
Let's see here.
Yes, please.
05996. We'll take our final 2 callers and it's a wrap. Hi, where are you calling us from?
Hello.
Yes, your name, please.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Please talk to me on here, please. So when you call, right, don't listen to yourself. If you listen to yourself, you won't talk because you have to wait for me to. Oh Lord Jesus. 053996 996 053996 996. Hi, I know where you're calling us from.
Hello, please. My name is Della. I'm calling from Tema Bukubi.
Della, what do you want to talk about?
Please, I want to talk about Ghana.
Please go ahead and talk about Ghana.
I think the coach, they should change him. And in my opinion, the coach they should go and hire in place of Otuado should be Coach Christopher Nimley, because some of the analysis and the insights he has been given, Charlie, he passed Guardiola self. Like the skirmishes and the things. Hey, if we get man on the AFCON, we did the final self. It be with the Morocco, not Senegal. So make coach go for the Ghana job, because I would like him. Thank you.
We roar for more. More Africa, more Jando.
Charlie, Coach Otuado to be sacked.
The mountains to the show.
Let's give the job to Coach Christopher Nimley. Interesting thoughts by Della. Anyway, we'll take our final call. It's a wrap. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I just didn't see that coming.
Your call has been put
Oh
on
no,
hold.
please, we don't do that here.
Oh, we play for pride. We roar for more.
053996 996. Final caller. 054996 996.
From the mountains.
But is it Coach Christopher Nimley to?
No.
I didn't see that coming. Like,
what's his name again?
Della,
please take your time. Okay. Della,
okay.
take your time.
Let's take this caller. Our final caller. Hi, anyone you're calling us from, please?
Yeah, my name is John Menza Gabi. I'm calling from Ashama River.
Oh, okay. Jomen, talk to me.
I called earlier, but the line was breaking.
Oh, okay. Please proceed then. You have just 30 seconds.
Yes. Earlier, but the line was breaking.
Oh, okay. Please proceed then.
30 seconds. Okay, sir. Senegal deserve the cup. Senegal deserve the cup. And moreover, to Mayu must proceed on. I'm a Mayu fan. My name is Rangik. And moreover, to Mayu must proceed on.
All right. Thank you, Mensa. But please, next time when you call, kindly turn down the volume of a radio set for me, okay? Then you can make your analysis. Because if you are waiting to hear yourself before you make your next submission, I don't think we'll close the show. So I beg you. I think that's it with the calling segment. 4:59, guys. It's been a very interactive session with our viewers and our listeners, because we are live on YouTube. Yeah. But the one that is of huge interest to me is sacking Otuado and give the job to.
Della should take his time.
Charlie, Della has big ambitions.
Yeah, Della should take his time. But it's a nice way for Della to wrap up the show. Yes, please. Yeah, Della Jadia, we are honu. Pondi awoye no, and say ye be yo bibi.
Charlie, hey, let's go.
Charlie, yapon.
We'll come back at 6:30 for the AFCON talk. There's live video commentary on radio for you, 97.3. And then because Della, I don't understand Della. Della, this one is for you.
Mumpong dia muton honum. Ada me yamu bibi. Osi mumpong dia muton honum.
Mumpong, no, if they say pong, it means close.
Yes.
Munjai.
Okay.
Stop. If you say mumpong, there's like they have gone to school and they are closing. Mumpong dia muton honum. Stop that thing.
Mumpong dia muton honum. Ada me ya mu bibi. Osi mumpong dia muton honum.
Mumpong, no, if they say pong, it means close.
Yes.
Munjai.
Okay.
Stop. If you say mumpong, they're like they have gone to school and they are closing. Mumpong,
And that Richard Sky notes, we have closed the show, yeah? We'll be back at 6:30 for the AFCON talk. You join us 97.3. I'm Gabi Ofe. You heard Kobna Mafu and also Bernard Abeku. Yeah, but the final is on. Senegal taking on Morocco. Thank you so much for calling, texting into the show. Our guys on YouTube, Sweet Kwame, Emmanuel Ankama, Martin, Donu Kwabla, Esther, Ben Kobe. Well, we appreciate you guys, right? 97.3 is the dial to listen to. I'm Gabi Ofe. Many thanks for joining us. It's a mini bye-bye for now. Back